Elevate has waited for this opportunity for a long time, his entire career, and did not disappoint. Came out aggressive as a playmaker, as a scorer, putting pressure on his Clipper defense and everybody that decided to defend him. Elevate, 9 feet, 8
What's up, you guys?
Eliminating the contest is just him in the rim, and he wins that battle.
Today's going to be a little bit of an experiment. The last time I tried to live stream an NBA game, and I wasn't even showing any of the picture, it was just audio, and they still pulled me down. So we're going to give it a shot. We watched some hockey and some baseball yesterday. And today, it's basketball. So guys, sit back, relax, chill, come through. If you're watching this after the fact, what's up? I'm going to try and do these live, reactions probably about 3 or 4 times a week. So hope to see you here. And it's also going to get me up to play with American sports and what the latest news is. Because I'm a little out of the loop. Anyways, like I said, appreciate you all being here. And cheers.
So far these playoffs. And without one of the great point guards of all time, they still had 31 assists and shot 55% from the field. But Chris Paul's out again. Kawhi Leonard's out again. So for the Clippers, that means more responsibility once again for Paul George. He has been amazing in this recent stretch. He had 34 points in game 1, but they lost. Is it fair to even ask, does he need to do more? Well, I don't know if he needs to do more or just be more efficient. In game 1, he shot 10 for 26 from the floor, 0 for 5 in the fourth. But he still was very good throughout the course of the game up until that point. That tough 2, and then his personal 8-0 run in the third kept them in it. And he's a tough shot maker. The step back here to the right, just exceptional.
Damn, that's a nice step back 3. Hey, what's up, Young?
But Mike, you're right. As good as he's been in these last 5 games, he's going to have to be at his best.
What's going on, JP? Honestly, the only thing I can say at the moment is that it's cold as fuck. It's really cold here in Christchurch today. It's about 8 degrees Celsius, so I'm all rugged up, as you can see, and ready to honestly watch my first live NBA game of the year. So that's something. What are you guys up to?
It's
just gone 1 p.m. here.
Hey, Cassidy.
Hey, Mike. Hey, guys. Look, Game 2 is still going to be without 2 of its biggest stars. Kawhi Leonard is still in L.A. rehabbing what the Clippers are calling a sprained knee, and Chris Paul is still in COVID protocol. Monty Williams said his situation is day to day. He needs to return 2
Summer just started
PCR
yesterday.
at least 24 hours apart.
Are you sure it wasn't 23 days ago?
Before he's cleared to play.
On the 1st of June. Because that was the start of winter for us. And, the whole northern, southern hemisphere kind of deal, opposites. Yeah, anyways.
Probably not the moves he wants to do right now as the Western Conference Finals are going on, but he's been involved.
Are there still parts of Canada, like right at the top, that even throughout summer will still have snow? Because if that's the case, that's crazy.
So he's not just reaching out about game adjustments, but he's doing as much as he can to still be a part of the team camaraderie. Kawhi is also
June 21st is the start of winter.
In fact, Ty Lue said he FaceTimed him yesterday.
You've got to be kidding me.
Isn't really a FaceTime guy. He did say Kawhi has been a part of a number of calls, coaches meetings, and group chats.
The 21st of June, you're right.
Likes to know the adjustments they're going to make, so when he watches the game, he can understand what they are doing well and not so well. There is still no timetable for Kawhi's return.
You're kidding.
NBA Courtside, presented by Ally. We'll be back.
I literally thought that summer started at the 1st of December for us, but it was the 1st of June for you, but no. Shit. Wowee. You learn something new every day. Interesting. Anyways, you win. 1-0 to you. My turn next. Hey, what's up? A00141799. Now, I recognise that profile picture. I've seen you around here many times before, but can you give me a bit of a nickname? Because that username is rather long.
Where do you think I was all this time?
My girls.
I'd love to call you something for short.
One thing's for sure. I'm done running from my past.
Ah, yes, Rich in Seattle. So your name's Rich. I never actually thought that.
Thought the season was tough.
Isn't Rich in Seattle like a movie or something?
Now the real test begins.
No? Yes? What's up, Jacob? Hope the stream goes well and doesn't get blocked. If I jinx you, I apologise in advance. Fuck, you know, you've done it, mate. Nah, well, I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Honestly, you've really, you've just got to try these things, and thankfully it's not on my main channel, which would, I guess, piss me off. What's up, Brandon? How's it going? This is my third different American sport in 2 days. And I'm here. You know, one of the one of the jokes around this place is that whenever I'm going to live stream a reaction to a game, I'll always miss the kickoff, so to speak. Tip off, first pitch, whatever you want to say. Usually it's the kickoff because I'm watching football, but today we're going to be here from the very beginning to the very end. So thanks, guys. My messages are taking a long time to post, like 15 seconds. That could quite possibly be because I have it on slow mode. Let's see if I can fix that. Nope. Nope, that's not the case. I've got absolutely no idea why that's happening, mate. But if I could just tempt all 6 of you that are watching currently to hit that like button, you would be considered an absolute legend around here. Brandon asks, who have you got winning the series? Well, mate, if I gave you an answer with any level of conviction, I'd be absolutely lying through my teeth. I've got no fucking clue. I mean, I wanted to see the Lakers do it again, but that's just not going to happen. But when I think about it, the Clippers versus the Suns. Yeah, I've got no clue. What do you guys think? Jacob says the Suns win in 5 or 6. Well, they're up 1-0, aren't they? Didn't I see you dunk a basketball in one of my videos? Well, you saw me attempt to dunk a basketball, and in the process, fuck up my left knee. And I've been resting it for about 6 months since, and it seems to be coming. Honestly, it seems to be coming right finally. But I have dunked. I've dunked a basketball in my time, but I don't think you've seen me do it. Not on a 10-foot hoop, anyway.
All he did was win one game.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 2. As we proceed, give you what you need. Come on, man, we here. Oh,
Just a question. Any of you guys know which team I'm repping with this beanie? If you do, you win a prize.
Another hot day in Phoenix where the temperatures reach
And I'll tell you what it is later.
degrees. And these fans already have Suns fever. The Suns have won 8 straight playoff games, including game 1 of the Western Conference Finals on Sunday afternoon. It was a raucous crowd. They are ready to go once again. So the question is, what will Devin Booker do for an encore after that 40-point triple-double in Game 1?
The
Game
Eagles?
The Suns shot 55%
Is that
from
the
field.
Philadelphia Eagles?
Meanwhile, for the Clippers, they've been down this road before. Lost Game 1 in the previous
Wrong.
2 series of these playoffs. They've been so resilient. Paul George, the last 5 games, perhaps the best and most important stretch of his career. As tonight, he will try and even things up. It's the Suns and the Clippers, Game 2, tip-off coming up next.
NBA Western Conference Finals is presented by
Sorry guys, but you're
AT&T
actually
5G,
completely
fast,
wrong.
reliable, and secure. And in part by Marvel Studios' Black Widow.
Sorry,
the
mate.
feature begins with her legacy. The wait
You
is
don't win a
finally
prize,
over.
clearly.
Experience it in theaters or on Disney Plus with Premier Access, July 9th.
The NBA on ESPN is brought to you by Rebel Sport. Sport lives here.
Well, guys, if nothing else, I'd love to know what you guys are what you guys are up to. Where are you tuning in from, man? What's happening?
Another one.
My favorite jersey?
I swear, this is my year.
I tell you what, that's a really hard one with some of the names that I've got up here. Like seriously, that is hard. But I'm gonna say it's gonna go back to the original.
SUNS, Clippers.
The one and only official NFL jersey that I've ever bought, actually. Jared Hayne for the 49ers. And that one
UFC Fight Night, Sunday on
right there.
ESPN.
Would you believe? And then you've got
No one shies away from a challenge.
those ones. And those ones.
Stars are ready for the biggest
So there's a
moments.
fair few.
Here, everything counts. This is the MLS Sunday Sporting Kansas City LAFC.
There's a fair few
on
up there.
ESPN2. It's the show that changed combat sports.
But yeah, to be
forever.
fair, Jared Hayne would be my favourite, followed closely by Antonio Brown, followed closely by
And it's
Leonard Fournette,
back.
Boys, this is the
and
biggest moment of your life. I
the rest of them are pretty much
Don't
fourth
miss the
equal.
return of the Ultimate Fighter exclusively on ESPN.
I remember her telling me, let me be your story.
Jacob's in sunny Los Angeles, California, watching both the game and your stream, enjoying every minute of it. Enjoying every minute of it. Well, cheers, mate. So you've got the game on and you've got my stream on.
Something that I think we all need.
That's the way to do it. Brandon hasn't done much today. Well, that's okay. 80 degrees in Seattle, which is quite warm. Well, I have been told that Seattle sees 200 and something days of rain a year. Is that true?
Welcome everyone to Omaha, Nebraska.
Because that's pretty crazy. How cold is Christchurch right now? I'm going to give it to you in Fahrenheit. Let's go.
Give us Sunday night baseball.
46.5 degrees
Season
Fahrenheit
on ESPN.
right now.
Time for Who's Enjoying the
pretty cold.
Limelight, brought to you by Corona Extra.
Get the job done. Gotta get the job done. Get the job done. Come on. Hey, you gotta have a good first right here. Hey, you gotta have a good first now. Let's have
Honestly,
a good
guys,
first.
all I'm
Come on,
hoping
right
is
here.
that throughout this stream we can actually keep it on without getting striked for copyright, because at the end of the day, of the three sports that we've watched over the last 2 days, baseball,
This is his second straight game. These fans want him back. The team certainly wants him back, but they played a terrific game without him on Sunday afternoon.
sorry, I was just looking at
So we take a
that
look at
poster there.
starting lineups,
Um,
and Teron Lou has made 2 changes from game 1. Ivica Zubats and Patrick Beverly both
Yeah.
back in the starting
So-
lineup. Nick Batum and Terrence Mann will both come off the bench. Deron Lou has done that a lot during the course of these playoffs. The same start.
Why can't I remember the second sport that we watched yesterday? What the fuck?
Didn't want Cameron Payne to start. He was hoping that Chris Paul would be back, but Devin Booker and Payne did an excellent job at the point guard position. Both these coaches have done such a fabulous job. Two of the bright young coaches in the NBA.
Here we are.
The interesting chess match.
The tip off.
As this series goes on.
Oh, it's hockey. Fucking hell, ice hockey. God damn. That was killing me. That was killing me. Lonesome's in the chat. What's happening? Yeah, the bolts. Yeah, bolts up, baby. Bolts up. I'm going to say Vegas Golden Knights versus the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Stanley Cup playoffs. That's my pick. Take it with a grain of salt, but
one thing you see right away with the change, Patrick Beverley on Devin
we got there.
Booker, picking him up full court and trying to harass him, deny his catch.
Did I say who got the first pick in the upcoming draft? Yeah, I did. It was the Pistons.
I would expect to see them defend the pick and roll differently. And if I'm Devin Booker, I'm going to stay aggressive because he's going to have room as Zubac is going to be more in a drop.
So the Suns have gone one up in the series at home. So I'm going to say if the Clippers can get this game away, heading back to Los Angeles for two home games, that's got to put them in a pretty good spot. Although I haven't watched any of the season, I've got absolutely no knowledge under my belt. So, I mean, I can only really go off of what I see today. So with that in mind, I'd probably better watch.
I think he was excellent. Payne having his best season, mostly off the bench. It's only his third start all year, one in the regular season, and one in the conference final. Now he's starting Paul George.
I'm pretty gutted that Kawhi Leonard's not playing, because, you know, we all know how good he is.
Just a good job. Gets beat. George has the angle, does not give up on the play. Active hands and comes up with the strip, forcing the turnover.
Who are your picks to watch throughout this game, guys? What team and position? Now, I know there's a guy called Devin Booker on the field somewhere. On the court, sorry. Plays for the Suns. He's got purple boots on.
Reggie Jackson dancing a bit. Jackson has been excellent.
Oh, almost a steal.
Morris throws it up, but too strong. Zubac's not ready for it. Morris not
oh, Zubat! Get up there and slam that shit in, for fuck's sake, Zubat.
And the Phoenix Suns, an 8-game winning streak. And won the last 3 against the Lakers. They swept the Nuggets.
Leonard is injured. How did he get injured? I knew that, but I didn't know how.
George on the drive inside. Zubac gathers.
Zubat flies high and slams home. Nothing. Gets 2 free throws for his trouble.
Well, Beverly was inserted.
Nana Glow 4545. What's up, man? How's it going? Where are you tuning in from? What time is it? And what are you up to? Oh, Zubat with the free throw.
George does a great job because the Suns do a great job off that play, getting Aiden at the rim.
Now, there's been a lot of talk about Ben Simmons and how he absolutely choked from the free throw line. Can anyone confirm what statistics he had in that game? How many free throws did he attempt and how many did he miss? I know it was about 33%, but look, if he took 20 attempts, that's shit. But if he took 10, no, he probably took 9 and got 3. That's what I'm going to say. Anyway, I'd love some confirmation. Chris Paul for the Suns is in quarantine. That's fucking terrible. Love a bit of CP3. What's going on, Dylan? Kawhi Leonard injured his knee. Okay, Syracuse, New York, bro. It's 9:20 p.m. I'm chilling. Glad I'm streaming the NBA. Well, cheers for being here, man. Seriously. Thank you. It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt.
A heck of a back screen a free 8.
7-day candle. Oh, beautiful three-pointer. Call it a 2. Is that Booker? Is that guy Booker? This is the first time I've actually seen him play. There he is.
Booker will go to the free throw line.
Reminds me of Buda Baker for some reason. Any thoughts on Tim Tebow signing with the Jags? Oh, what a block! That's a fucking straight up block. Oh, that's not a foul. You kidding me, bro? That was like the... I'm not going to say it's the best block I've ever seen, but it's the best block I've seen this game. Have any thoughts on Tim Tebow joining the Jags? Yeah. Yep. He's absolutely jacked. And if he's got any level of speed about him, he's going to be dangerous. But the time and place we will see this story unfold will be in the preseason. So I can't wait to see him play, bro. That's it. Hope he makes it. It's only going to bring, you know, more attention, more eyes to the Jags, which in turn will probably make them lose more games. But as long as they win more than one, well, it's an improvement. And that was a pretty sick under the hoop layup there.
Jackson hesitated at first. Misses at second, bridges the rebound. DeAndre Ayton drives and finishes.
Simmons shot 33% with over 70 attempts. Simmons was 2 for 4 in Game 7, scored only 5 points. Okay, 4 of 14 in the other game. 25. Holy shit! I'm not going to say that that's, you know, enough of a reason to really rag on him like people have been, but yeah, that's just simply not good enough, is it?
Shot clock expiring. George just gets it off in time, but it won't go. That's 2 fouls on Patrick Beverly. And if I was Ty Lue, I would just keep going. You're not worried about how many fouls he gets individually. It's clearly a foul, but I think Beverly's in there to establish a tone of intensity. I think he's done that. I think he's done that already.
I must say, I like Booker's shoes.
Beverly again right with him.
Don't mind a bit of purple.
Cameron Payne tries the 3.
Ah! Drains it. Hopefully they show us a replay. Look at the action on that. Dynamic.
This is the game of basketball. Poetry in motion. Legend burned into imagination. This game takes everything.
25 of 73. Honestly, guys,
This is a single
even I could beat that. So yeah, I guess he does deserve a bit of shit.
fight of a lifetime. It breaks hearts, bends minds, and drops jaws. That's bigger than basketball.
But it's the free throws that count. Sorry, it's the free throws, you know, to extend your lead past the level that they're going to be able to get back, or to possibly tie the game with seconds to go or something like that. It's those free throws that really count, right? So if you're down by 3 and you get fouled on a three-pointer, you go and smack all three free throws down, you equal the game. Those are the ones that count. So 25 of 73, yeah, it seems terrible, but it's the ones that count that really matter. And I'm assuming, due to the amount of shit that he's gotten, he probably missed a few of those important free throws. But he is from Australia, which is, you know, close to home, and you've got to support him. What team am I rooting for in the NBA playoffs? So we've got the Clippers, the Suns, the Bucks, and the... Who else have we got? Atlanta Hawks, that's right.
This is the MLS Sunday.
Jeez, honestly, there's no team in there that really holds any place in my heart over the other, but I'm just going to say... I'm going to say, even as an 8-year-old, I absolutely loved the Phoenix Suns logo. In fact, I reckon I've got a few pictures hidden away of me actually trying to recreate that logo. I've drawn it a few times. I still like it. I'm going to go Phoenix.
This month on ESPN, clear your calendars.
What do you guys think?
Playoff action. Battle-tested and eager, NHL's best compete for the Stanley Cup. In the NBA, be ready for a wild ride.
Beautiful play as Simmons put it down.
And who's heating up inside the Octagon? And at the Diamond. This is you on ESPN.
Smooth moves brought to you by Gillette. Mark.
For game one, the Clippers trapped Devin Booker in the pick-and-roll action. See the adjustment. Beverly denies, picks him up almost 40 feet away from the rim. Sends him away from the screen.
Brandon's got the Hawks. It's the Bucks to lose, the most talented team left. I'm led to believe that's the case, but anything can happen in the playoffs, right? Although it is a 7-game series, which kind of takes that part of it out. But Dylan says the Suns. We've got 1 Hawks, 1 Suns, 1 Bucks, 2 Hawks, 1 Suns, 1 Bucks, and no Clippers.
Morris misses, ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Clippers will get a new 14 on the shot clock.
How do the seasons of rugby work, says 7-Day Candle? Much the same as the seasons of football, actually. Except there's no draft. And no combine. And that's about it.
He's going to be an all-NBA defender sooner rather than later. And now, wait a minute.
It's a double technical on Paul George and Jay Crowder.
Oh, what happened there? A double technical. You don't see that every day.
I saw the action of Paul shoving them off of him as they dove for the loose ball.
This is good defense. Bridges with active hands, and then Crowder comes in to tie him up. Stands over him.
You are joking me.
Morris pushes
Crowder got a foul? Are you? I'd put my hands up in the air too.
Morris and Crowder.
But I like, as a referee, calling that double technical early in this game, making sure you control the tempo of both teams.
What do you guys reckon about that?
Crowder and Morris still jawing at
Who's in
each
the
other.
wrong? I think absolutely nobody.
No shots are taken, but both now one technical away from being ejected. Both players so
That is a crazy stat, Jacob. In that case, I'm going to really back the Suns. Haven't been in the finals since 1993. Wow. It's almost 30 years.
And jumps better.
George up top, Jackson. 6 on the 24. Jackson a little dancing. Now drives baseline. Pulls up, just gets it off in time. In and out and in again. Reggie Jackson with his second field goal.
The league is soft now, Jake, says Nana.
That he got it over the 6'8" Bridges.
He is one of those players who's really shined in these playoffs.
Oh, boy, this is going to be a nice 3.
In.
Fair enough. Honestly, I'm just going to take that for what it is and agree with you.
Some room, away,
lovely fadeaway jumper. In fact, the colour of those shoes are nice too. The light green, bit of teal, you could call it. In fact, right now we've got a matchup, teal against purple, 2 of my favourite fucking colours, man, seriously. How tall is Booker, by the way? See, a guy like that on the field, on an NBA court, looks small. but I can guarantee he's at least 6'5", which is just insane to think about.
George 0 for 4 to start, and it's going to go Phoenix.
Can't wait for your NFL streams. It's a good time. Oh, man. Neither can I. It's going to be good.
Moore is going to come in for Cameron Payne.
It's going to be good.
Dan Moore was the backup point guard in game 1, although Devin Booker wound up.
It's not the same league I grew up on, says Nana. Shaggy! What's up, Jake? Are you still tracking your money saved from no weed, or did the sobriety journey end?
Foul's going to go against Terrence Mann.
Well, I'm all about being as open and honest as possible. I probably wasn't going to touch that topic unless someone asked, but yes, the sobriety journey ended. And I honestly think now that I look back, I was probably overestimating the amount of money I was saving. Not by much at all. But unfortunately, that money that I was saving by not smoking the green was invested in. Whoa! That's a beautiful alley-oop. Look at that. Yeah, it was invested in alcohol. What do you do? I'll just shake my head, honestly.
That was a tough pass to make and a tough one to finish.
Sobriety journey ended, mate. The human pogo stick! What a name! I'm sure there's a few in the NBA. I hate the Clippers, but have to admit that they play with heart. Now, I've got to be honest, as far as colours go, as far as these final 4 teams, as far as the uniforms, the Suns have it all day, every day. Purple, orange. Purple and orange, man? Come on, man. Ain't nothing better than that. I guess it's kind of similar to the Lakers being, purple and yellow. That's always a color scheme I've liked.
Pretty physical start to this one.
Glad you're doing what makes you happy. Cheers, mate. Thank you, bro. That's all you need to say, honestly. I need to save money, so wondering if that's how I should do it. Well, depending on how much you spend, yeah, could be an option. Although, you got to think, well, if you're not smoking, you're not just content chilling at home watching some NBA, what might you be spending your money on otherwise? Because it might be even more. But that's not living. Getting stoned, staying home, with mates or by yourself and watching sport, eating food, that ain't living. That's just a portion of life. You can't be doing that all the time. So yeah, I don't know, man. If you need to save money, I would say live a boring life. It's the only way. For a period of time, anyway. You just got to make sacrifices. It's only a matter of time until these teams throw punches. Well, I fucking hope so, Dylan. Did you know LeBron played tight end in high school? I knew he played a bit of football, but I didn't exactly know what position he played, but that makes sense.
Shies away from the challenge. Their stars are ready for the biggest moments. Here, everything counts. This is the MLS Sunday Sporting Kansas City LAFC on ESPN2.
These streets might as well be gold. Just let that red carpet roll.
Welcome everyone to Omaha, Nebraska, home of the College World Series.
We got the key to the city. We got the world in the palm of our hands. This is our moment. This is our time. This is our chance.
This is the College World Series, June 20th through July 1st on ESPN2.
Thought the season was tough? Now, the real
contest begins.
Would you believe, guys, that Jacob actually played flag football when he was younger? And can I ask, did you enjoy the offensive side of the ball or the defensive side of the ball?
Slide in to MLB Network Strike Zone.
Phoenix is one of the hottest cities here. Today it's 46 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that is Alice Springs like. That's hot. There's not a lot of places in the world that can get that hot. But Alice Springs is one of them. What's the humidity like? Because the one thing about Alice Springs is heat. It can be in the 40s Celsius, but the humidity is next to nothing. It's zero. So it's a very, very dry heat. And me personally, I find that even if it is 40, 42 degrees, you're not sweating, which is kind of, well, you're not sweating unless you make the situation worse by being in a hot car or something like that. But if you're just walking around, it seems as if the humidity not being there makes it that little bit more bearable. But 46 degrees. 46 degrees. I don't even know if I've seen that kind of heat. I reckon I've seen 45. I probably have seen 46, but certainly not 47. I say I've seen it. I've heard about it. I never went outside.
You don't see a lot of first quarter challenges. Ayton, nice feed inside.
Booker with the finish.
Second foul on Booker.
That ain't an offensive foul. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at this. What a play by man to draw that. What a play. What? What?
A bad call. Now the restricted area has nothing to do with it here. It's just
what the hell was that? That's just a straight up 2-point shot.
And you're at half court and make the call. That's a bad call.
Yep. Trying to say hit him in the chin, but that Booker upset. He's just going up for a shot.
Offensive side of the ball, but I do remember being one defensive intercepting a pass, returning it for a touchdown. Played for the Steelers. Still have the jersey.
Looks to get free. Finds Morris.
What number?
Swings it to man. Terrence Mann across the lane. Throws it up.
Boom! What a shot that was. Weed is pricey in New Zealand. When you come to the US, come to Colorado. It's legal. I don't know how long you would stay, but ounces are $100.
Up by 2 with 4 minutes to play here in the first.
Please don't say that. I don't think that's going to be the way that you're going to save money, bro. Because, yeah, it's 3 times the price here.
He's only shooting 72% from the field in the playoffs. Obviously, a lot of close range.
I mean, hey, if you quit weed to save money, fair enough. But at $100 an ounce, I don't know how much you smoke, but surely you can't be saving too much. So Booker's got 2 fouls, first quarter. And oh, lovely. How tall is number 22 for the Suns? Looks to be about as tall as Zubat.
Misses. They're 0 for 4 from 3 and 6 of 18 overall, yet they only trail by 2.
Did I see the new Madden 22 trailer? No. Maybe. A little bit.
Bridges kicks it out. Each one more.
What did you guys think? I do know that it does come out on August the 22nd or something. Oh, that's a beautiful move.
And banks it home.
Good aggressive move against outstanding defender Bridges.
That's his first field goal. He was 0 for 5. The game is tied. It was a low-scoring first quarter in Game 1. We've got the same thing so far here in Game 2. Ayton wide open.
Sink that.
Another good start for DeAndre Ayton. 12 points here in the opening quarter. He's 6 of 8 from the field.
Hang on, Robert comes in with a 4 times the price estimation. But yeah, Growing up in New Zealand, was it the Olympics or NBA that got you into bodybuilding? Is that what you're saying? I don't think it was the Olympics or the NBA, man. I think it was being slightly overweight as a kid throughout high school and dieting down, not really knowing what I was doing, but getting relatively skinny, and then just wanting to feel better about myself and put on a bit of muscle. There have been certain people throughout my life that have definitely influenced me, as far as admiring their physique or admiring their work ethic. But no, it wasn't any NBA player. Oh, that got me into basketball. I see BB and I see bodybuilding. Certainly not basketball. Shit, basketball, man, I've just played my whole life, to be honest. Always love a shoot around. I was playing at like 10 years old, through till 17, 18. Number 22 from the Suns is a confirmed 7-footer. Yeah, and he fucking looks like it. But he's got a nice wee shot, mid-range jumper. Haven't seen him shoot a 3 yet. I probably don't want to. You need to sink that, Booker. I hear your frustration, Jacob, at Madden. Certainly do. But what can we do but just continue to buy and play the game?
That's a pretty smart idea because it would have been Booker's third foul, but he lost the ball, and the Suns will have it.
And good discipline on the defensive end by
Imagine if Booker got 3 fouls in the first quarter.
Without committing, picking up another foul. 6.8 seconds ago in this quarter.
Now, the only reason I say that is because that is literally the only name from this entire fucking game that I recognize, and there's got to be a reason for that.
No fouls to give for the Clippers. Nick Batum.
Is he just a scoring machine?
Possession here of the first, or what should be, as does Rajon Rondo. Johnson will inbound. Rondo playing kind of a free safety, trying to help out. Here comes Cameron Payne, racing up the floor.
All the way.
Stops, puts up the shot, backs it home. Boy, that was quick. Here's Terrence Mann at the buzzer.
Do I think missing out on Australian citizenship was a blessing in disguise? No. Well, I mean, I don't know. You can take a positive out of it if you like, but I mean, at the end of the day, that just means that I don't have any support from that government if things go bad whilst living in the country. And I mean, that sucks. I wasn't going to have to give up my New Zealand citizenship. That's another reason why I did it. So, you know, if I had to, and I had to, you know, switch allegiances to Australia, I would never have done it. But the fact that you can have a dual citizenship was appealing to me, and yeah, at the end of the day, I wasn't in the country when the decision was made, so, and I didn't actually come back to the country for 6 more months, so yeah, I fucked it up myself. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I'm a proud New Zealand citizen. Australian resident for tax purposes. But, Mofajol Hussein. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks, mate. Thank you. I am, actually. Likewise, I hope you're having a good day. My favourite football video game was NFL 2K5, best football game ever. And why was it the best football game ever? Because I remember playing NBA 2003, or 2K3, and the graphics weren't anything to write home about. So if you can still enjoy a 2005-based video game with the graphics now, and it's still your favourite game, how come? Because it must be bloody good. What's up, Anthony? Booker had 70 in a game.
And it's all about DeAndre Ayton first. The great back screen by Booker in semi-transition. That leads to an easy one right at the rim. And then again, transition. We saw this before. The lob.
That alley-oop, bro, was absolutely sick.
Time finish.
Maybe it was a shot, and he missed. Who knows?
The final test is one step away. Coming soon on ESPN.
Does anyone in here follow the WNBA?
No one shies away from a challenge. Where stars are ready for the biggest moments. Here, everything counts. This is the MLS Sunday Sporting Kansas City LAFC on ESPN2.
Every Monday. It's baseball for all of us. Give us Sunday Night Baseball all season long on ESPN.
You won't find many WNBA fans. Well, that seems like a pretty broad statement, mate. How come? What I will say so far is that the response we've got for this game has been better so far than the response we got for the 2 games yesterday. So I'm assuming that NBA, as far as the subscribers we've got on this channel, would have to be their favourite sport, apart from football. Just in time for the finals.
Thank you, Cassie. Luke Kardashian. I think Toronto might be the most polite
bloody brilliant
coach in the NBA. He answers everybody with yes, ma'am, yes, sir. He has done a terrific job with his team. He's pushed all the right buttons, changing the lineups. Shot clock winding down. Rondo high off the 3 and a 24.
Air ball by Rondo. Jesus Christ. There's more UConn women's b-ball fans. They're the best college team. They just dominate everything. There's more UConn. What's UConn? University of Connecticut.
Today about dealing with certain players that certain players he goes, you can't bark at. Others you have to be nice. But he says the way he treats everybody, you talk to people the way you want to be talked to. That's the way he was raised. Mexico, Missouri. Saric. Too strong. Cam Johnson. Another offensive rebound.
Oh, in there, boy.
Cuts back door, but can't hold on. Deflected by Cousins.
Looks like
upcoming
Pau Gasol.
Eastern Conference Finals start tomorrow night on TNT.
The second coming of old Pau. He was in the league when I used to follow it.
Game 3 when the series shifts to LA on Thursday night, 9 Eastern.
What's up, Jake?
Staples Center.
This was a lineup earlier in that first game 1 where DeMarcus Cousins had a lot of success going against a smaller Dario Saric.
Cameron Payne using the glass beautifully once again. He is playing with so much confidence.
And he's going at the drop against Cousins. And he knows he can use his
Okay, so it looks like Booker isn't the only one with those nice purple shoes. I mean, if you play on the Suns, you've got to be playing with some purple, right?
As Torrey Craig came over to try and stop him. Craig picks up his
You recently popped up on my recommended again. I remember watching you on your main channel 3 years ago now. For the Rugby Player Reacts, just started binge watching your vids again. Well, I appreciate that, bro. It's nice to see how far you've come on your football knowledge. Watching the 2021 season, especially as a Jags fan, will be fun for you. Hope you post vids on Jags throughout the season. Hey! Now that
he played in the G League and in China. He wasn't signed
is a
Phoenix went to the bubble, and he played well. They
comment.
Brought him back. Played for 4 teams in 6 years.
Message.
Starting off at Oklahoma City.
Opinion that I really value. 3 years running, he's watched these videos, and he's just binge watched a fair few more. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that, man. I'm just trying to do my best. The thing is, mate, I'd only ever watch or react to something that I'm genuinely interested in. You know what I mean? And that's been the attitude that I've brought throughout the whole entire series of Rugby Player Reacts. And I'm going to say it right here, right now. I did mention that Rugby Player Reacts as a series was retired. That was to bring attention to this very channel. That series will actually be coming out of retirement to react to the top 100 players of 2021. So certainly stay subscribed to both channels, and I just hope you really enjoy the content. I'll tell you what, when that 100 to 90 come out, I'm going to be on it straight away, because last year it took me months to get that series done, and this year I want to do it pretty much instantly. So, oh, that would have been a nice free. So yeah, that's the plan, man. That's the plan. Robert says NBA and college basketball is clearly second most popular in sport. It goes the NFL, or the NFL and college football are the kings in the US. Well, I'll tell you what, being a football fan first and foremost, as far as the American sports, there's nothing that makes me happier than hearing that. It means there's always going to be a decent amount of fans that like the same game I do. You know what I mean? Connor says, how we doing, boys? Are you going to answer him? I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you, Connor?
They're relentless, really, at both ends of the floor. I love their level of energy.
Yeah, so going back to what Mr. Hussein said, the 2021 season, being that the Jags, you know, certainly have a couple, at least a couple of talking points for these NFL-based talk shows. You know, they've got a new quarterback, a new running back, a new tight end, possibly. Yeah, should be good, man.
The ultimate NBA All-Star 2022 experience during every game of the conference finals, plus a chance to win NBA prizes.
I'm looking forward to the top 100 vids. So am I, honestly. It's always a good time. It'll take a good 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks of like constant shooting, editing. Probably even 3 weeks, but it's always a blast. And it's something I will do every single year. Can he finish? Absolutely not! Gets blocked the shit out of. Thank God they didn't call that as a foul, man. Oh, Rondo hits the three, the open three. It was the best NFL simulation ever. We're talking about NFL 2K5 here, by the way. And it outsold Madden 2005. Back then, football games were made by multiple companies, and the games were amazing. But now, thanks to EA, it's just the same old shit.
Rondo hit a couple of big shots at the end of game one, and
EA Sports.
Campaign does the right thing. Doesn't overreact and chooses Rondo to shoot it as opposed to Platoon. It's the right defensive decision.
It's in the game. The top 100 is always good. Cheers, mate. Have you ever had injuries bodybuilding? I've had a couple of niggles, man. I've had one major injury though. It was on a leg press, and I tore my adductor. And I didn't squat for another year after that. How about Frank Clark getting arrested for having a submachine gun in his ride? What do you mean a submachine gun?
He spent some time in the G League, a little bit of time with Chicago, then Cleveland. Last year, had to leave the NBA in order to get back, and got into the bubble and played well for them.
Holy shit. That guy that just took that free throw has played for 10 different clubs in 5 years. What a legend.
That's 2 on Cousins.
You see Cam Johnson fight over the screen. To me,
do you train 7 days?
Tough calls.
Do you train in the gym?
At 5,013 minutes in game 1.
But that happens because of Johnson's ability and commitment to fight over the screen.
And coming full speed, so the contact is exaggerated.
So Cousins comes out, Paul George back in with Mann, Batum, Rondo, and Kennard. Booker's back in.
What a shot. What a shot. And it just looked all the sweeter for having purple fucking shoes.
With the small lineup of Batum at the 5.
Rondo kicks it out to George. Torrey Craig on George. Good ball denial from Craig. Deflects it out of bounds. What a midseason pickup Torrey Craig has been.
And Rondo defending Booker, but he hands him off to Batum too late. That's bad defense.
Damn, that's a nice three-pointer.
7 to shoot. George back up top to man. Fakes a pass, fires a three, and it's
Now,
good.
Paul George, I'm led to believe, has been in the league for a few years. In fact, that's a name that I do recognise. But why does he get slaughtered online?
Again, despite the shooting struggles, just 37%. Clippers only down by 3.
Number 13, isn't it?
Gets inside, floats it up and in.
I really like it. Think about what he's done tonight. 2 offensive rebounds coming from the weak side corner. Now a drive from the strong side.
So Chris Paul plays for the Clippers, right?
But he is developing into much, much more.
Lonnie Williams calls him one of those everyday guys. Everyday
That means they've got
positive,
Rondo
everyday
and Paul.
Kennard for 3. That won't go. Saric the rebound. Here comes Payne.
Rondo must be getting up there in age, surely.
Saric battling Terrence Mann, gets inside. Drop step, gathers, layup, banks it home.
Because he struggles in the playoffs, so people call him Playoff P. Well, I'll tell you what. You want to know how to turn it up in the playoffs? Go and have a look at Playoff Lenny. I reckon those guys should link up for some off-season training.
2 for 2 in game 1 from downtown.
Chris Paul's on the Suns, okay, but he was on the Clippers, right? So, okay. I got that completely off. Christian Johnson, welcome to the chat. Cheers for that. Ah, Claudio, welcome to the chat, mate. Playing Madden, that's a fair enough excuse. What year of Madden are you playing? Because if you've got the same year I do. Look at that, good strength in the paint there. But oh, what a move! Deserved a foul, didn't get it.
This isn't regular at all. There's something.
A submachine gun is an automatic firearm with less firepower than a machine gun, and it fires rifle ammo. Hence the word sub. And no, Chris Paul plays for the Suns. A submachine gun is an automatic firearm with less firepower than a machine gun. Right. Okay.
The heavyweight headline an epic night in Sin City. You're looking at one of the top contenders. Winner of 3 of his last 4. The towering
machine guns.
has ascended
Who needs them? Not me. Down here in the little old New Zealand. Alright guys, I'll be back in a sec.
Thought the season was tough? Now, the real test begins. The Stanley Cup Playoffs on ESPN.
This has been a long time in the making. It's finals time. And all time is at stake.
And these streets might as well be gold. Just let that red carpet roll.
Welcome everyone to Omaha, Nebraska, home of the College World Series.
We got the key to the city. We got the world in the palm of our hands. This is our moment. This is our time. This is our chance.
This is the College World Series, June 20th through July 1st on ESPN2.
Slide in to MLB Network Strike Zone. Catch every great pitch. Monster home run.
Absolutely clobbered.
An unbelievable moment from around the league.
Chopped and he caught it. What a play.
In addition to live game action, MLB Network Strike Zone brings you updated scores, standings, and stats throughout the day. MLB Network Strike Zone, streaming live Wednesdays and Saturdays in the ESPN app.
Give us Sunday Night Baseball all season long on ESPN.
The NBA on ESPN is brought to you by Rebel Sport. Sport lives here.
Welcome back to the Western Conference Finals on ESPN, presented by AT&T.
By yourself! By yourself! By yourself! Over the top! Over the top! Over the top! Hey, good try. I gotta cut him off. Appreciate you coming, but I gotta cut him off. I'm like that.
Dario Saric with 7 points, couple of assists, and 6 minutes off the bench. A huge impact as Paul George gets inside and knocks it down. Saric played 11 minutes in game 1, had just 2 points, couple of assists. But as you said, Jeff, so much more aggressive here tonight. Booker with 6 to shoot. Booker gets in the paint. High arcing shot won't go. Saric keeps it alive but can't finish. And Morris tracks it down. Rajon Rondo playing big minutes here in the first half. Patrick Beverley started. Paul George drives, falls down. Crowder the steal. And Rondo fouls Cameron Payne. That's going to be the 3rd team foul. First on Rajon Rondo.
Saw the couple of previous possessions where Paul George was able to get into the seams and score. This time he stumbles.
He's fouled. That's a trip.
And Crowder taking advantage there. DeAndre Ayton has checked back in. Beverly is back in. Rondo sits down. Booker, top of the key. And Booker just 2 of 8 from the field to start.
But I like running back. He shakes his head, nodding yes. That's a great score, realizing I'm going to get you sooner or later if you defend me that way.
Reggie Jackson knocks down another 9 points for Jackson. He leads them in scoring here in the first half with just about 4.5 to play. Payne, the floater's up, rolls around and drops through. A left-hander continues to inflict pain here on the Clippers. A 5-point Phoenix lead. Jackson.
Sorry, guys.
Boy, he's been outstanding.
I don't know why it's doing this to me.
He's got to be the
We'll
guy
get there.
that helps take
Oh,
pressure off of
wow.
Paul George, and he's done just that this first half.
Wow, we.
And
Hold on.
He's got the skill. He's got the game.
Cameron Payne for 3. Puts it in. Cameron Payne red hot. He's got 16 points here in the first half. Paul George can't answer, and a loose ball foul. Marcus Morris.
What's going on?
Continuing
Sorry, guys.
with Jay Crowder.
Well, just a good get rid of it by Booker to the spotted up Payne. No hesitation and drains the 3.
Morris picks up his first. Payne had a good year from 3-point range. He was 10th in the NBA in the regular season at 44%.
And you wouldn't teach that form. The ball is on the wrong side of his face when he shoots, but you don't mess with a guy that gets it in the bucket.
Blocked by Beverly. Patrick Beverly, an excellent defensive play. As Booker now just 2 of 9. Reggie Jackson using a screen.
Hold on a sec.
Finds
Let me
Morris.
try this.
Morris has the height advantage, but Ayton comes to help. Beverly. Morris, pull-up 2-pointer. Crowder may have gotten a piece of it. Well, Morris thinks he got a piece of him.
That was outstanding team defense and great multiple effort.
Payne, not that time. He gets so upset with himself when he misses an open jumper.
Shit, I shouldn't do that.
Nobody upset with him
We
right
can't do
now.
that.
Suns land.
Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. The camera feed has unfortunately shut itself.
And the counter to the great effort effort on defense.
What do you do in these situations?
The ball moves faster than the people can. That was terrific offense and extra
You
passing.
take the lemons and you make lemonade. So that's what I'm going to do right now.
Clippers all season have been a great three-point shooting team. Booker against Zubac. That pass stolen by Jackson. One man to beat. Jackson lost it momentarily.
And now
Zubac another rebound.
I'm back.
Stripped and taken by Ayton. Bridges to Booker. Dangerous pass right now from Phoenix.
Tom Brady and Phil Mickelson are playing Aaron Rodgers and Bryson DeChambeau on golf on July 6th. You should stream it. Sure, why not? Excited to see you follow the Jags closely this year. Knowing your team's full roster, coaches, play style, strengths, weaknesses makes it so much fun to watch. Yeah, I've got to say, I've kind of let myself down there, having not really watched any live games. But that's something I started at the end of last season, something I really enjoyed, something the audience enjoyed. So, yeah, definitely keen to watch some live games, because that's where you really learn what's going on. What's up, Timmy boy? How are we?
Of basketball, poetry in motion, legend burned into imagination. This game takes everything you give and gives back even more. This is a singular moment becoming a blueprint. Selflessness recognized. The fight of a lifetime. It breaks hearts, bends minds, and drops jaws. That's bigger than basketball. That's game.
The red zone streams, yeah. Yeah, that should be good, mate. That should be really good. That was in Queenstown last year, so I don't know if you were here watching those. I assume you were, but that was... Yeah, that was in Queenstown, bro. That was a change of scenery, change of mindset. It was really good for me. And then life continued. What's up, T-Mac? Welcome back. This is your sport, I assume. Count of the Blue Lagoon. Now, that's a name I haven't seen before. He says, how's the training? Oh, I got to be honest, man. The training's going okay. It's okay. How's your training going? I was here when you saw Henry get 2K. Boom. Okay. Yeah, that was special, right? Didn't he need like over 200 yards in that game? Over 200 yards needed to make 2,000, and he fucking did it. What a legend. Playing Ghost Recon Wildlands at the moment. Love how I got the most OP gun in a random loot box. Ghost Recon Wildlands. You know what? I'm going to look that up. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Do you know what I remember? Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. And if that didn't come out in the 1990s, well, I'll eat my hat. Well, it actually came out in 2002. Am I going to eat this hat now?
Boys, this is the biggest moment of your life. I guarantee it.
Who is Tom Clancy?
The Ultimate Fighter, exclusively on ESPN.
So he wrote a book that got made into a game. Tom Clancy's works also inspired games such as Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six, The Division, and Splinter Cell. Holy shit. Pretty interesting.
Around basketball her whole life. So proud of her son, the way Terrence Mann in his second year has really come on. Had one of the great performances in Clipper playoff history. With a 39 points in Game 6. That was a magical night for Terrence Mann and for the Clippers.
Would I be willing to do a stream for indoor football? Well, if I can get a feed of it, yeah, sure.
She was a player too. Played at
After
Georgetown.
this.
She's got to be proud. Deservedly so.
How long are the halftime shows usually? 15?
2 for 9 from the field and 5 turnovers.
10?
2 of those 2 offensive fouls. George drives in hard.
Oh, mate, what a move.
He's doing a very good job of getting into the paint area and not setting.
Rondo guarding Booker. Rondo, a former All-NBA defensive player. Booker finds his spot from the elbow. 9 points now for Booker. Lead back up to 3.
And Patrick Beverly is trying to tell Rondo
15 to 20 minutes for the halftime break. Okay.
To his right hand. That time Rondo allows him to get back to the left. I don't understand what just took place.
I don't either.
Rondo catches the basketball. He's having a discussion with Patrick Beverly, and they allowed him to take it out again.
Nobody else does it. You can play. So you telling me, Tim, that there is football on currently that I could actually watch? Because if that's the case, it's actually pretty enticing.
Morris on the drive. Bridges stays with him.
How do you find a stream though?
Morris, tough shot for his second
IFL YouTube channel. Let me have a look.
He was 1 for 7 before that. The Clippers again back within 1.
And the thing I don't agree with Patrick Beverly telling.
The only IFL I know on YouTube is IFL TV, which is a boxing-based channel. But I'm assuming IFL to you means Indoor Football League. And here it is now. I'll subscribe. Why not?
And they say it was off Rondo while he was out of bounds along the sideline. 5 to shoot for Phoenix. We've got the Toyota halftime coming up. Of course, the draft lottery.
Yeah, sweet. All right, well, I'm subscribed now, so I'm sure I'll see something come up. Thanks for that.
They're here in the building with us.
I wouldn't actually, I wouldn't mind some football content to stream.
Hey, gang. Legends. They look very nervous as they're ready to go on. Pass inside. Bridges. Morris got a piece of it. Boy, Clippers. Some of their defense here in the second quarter has been exceptional. Shot clock turned off. Suns have a foul to give. Rondo makes his move, and there's the foul to give. Timed that pretty well.
I'd take Devin Booker out of the ball game right now, making sure he does not pick up another one.
Torrey Craig will come in. Clark, right on time, just like that. Booker comes out. Zubats is going to come in.
I've got to know what Devin Booker's stats are.
Both players struggling shooting here in the early going after sensational.
196, 6'5". He can't be over 225 pounds.
Rondo looking, finds George. George fires
He's
away.
not. He's listed as 206.
Comes to an end. Physical first couple of quarters here in game 2. Not easy to get off quality shots as both teams getting after it defensively. Reggie Jackson, though, continues his fine postseason play. And Cameron Payne starting in place of Chris Paul for the second straight game. 16 points.
Okay, so a guy, Cameron Payne, has 16 points.
Cameron Payne, 6 of 12 from the field.
He's got 16 points. And would you believe he's played for the Thunder, for the Oklahoma City Blue, the Chicago Bulls, the Windy City Bulls. So that's going from the NBA down to the D-League or something like that. So he's gone from the Oklahoma City Thunder to the Oklahoma City Blue, Chicago Bulls to the Windy City Bulls, Cleveland Cavaliers, Shanghai Loons, Texas Legends, and now he's back in the Phoenix Suns playing in the Western Conference Finals, scoring 16 points in the first half.
New Balance. We got now.
What the fuck? What a career. And he's only 26. Ha!
I swear, this is my year.
Oh, George does it again.
I try my best training. I was a track and cross country runner in high school. I destroyed my legs. I have horrible shin splints and knee problems. I just broke my ankle. I was an extreme rock climber. Well, that's a lot of information, mate. What? So what are you doing now, mate? Well, how old are you? I'm only 30 and my body's wrecked. Fuck. Destroyed my legs from track and cross country. With horrible shin splints and knee problems. Just broke my ankle.
On ESPN. For 28 seasons, it was the
Is that genetic, or is that due to just going so hard as a track athlete when they were younger? Iowa Barnstormers have the coolest helmets, in my opinion. Named after World War I fighter pilots, they have old-timey pilot goggles on their helmet. The Iowa Barnstormers. Now, is that Iowa Western, or is that Iowa Northern? Or maybe that's just Iowa State. Tendinitis, wrist problems. Now it's lightweights. Shit. Is there any way to improve your situation? I'm sure you're an expert by now of working around things. You know, using certain exercises and machines over others. But if there's no room for improvement, that sucks, man. Iowa Barnstormers is one of the IFL teams. Okay. Cool. Let me look them up.
Oh, the double down's back.
All right, guys, back to work.
Head coach, Les Moss. Les Moss. Let's have a look what he's been up to. Les Moss is an American football coach and head coach of the Iowa Barnstormers since 2021. Previously, he was the head coach of the Jacksonville Sharks of the Arena Football League and the assistant coach of the Albany Empire of the AFL Arena Football League from 2018 to 2019. He's the son of former NFL, AFL, CFL and NCAA head coach Perry Moss, who is enshrined in the Arena Football League Hall of Fame. Interesting.
UFC Fight Night, Sunday on ESPN.
I have low back problems and neck shit, and I'm only 23. And the thing is, I lived with my boy who is a personal trainer, and I'm not weak. So it's weird that I have pain, to be honest. Lower back problems and neck. Yeah. I don't know, man. I tend to think it's just our lifestyle these days. It's all the sitting. You know what I mean? It's all the sitting and using your phone and cracking your neck, like, you know, bending your neck to use the phone when you're lying down or even when you're standing up. And I just think that these smartphones are just ruining our posture, ruining our spines. That's my opinion. What do you guys think?
The Houston Rockets, and that means that the #1 pick in the 2021
Here we go. Here's the #1 pick.
Goes to
Detroit Pistons.
Detroit Pistons.
And this is a live look at Detroit native Jalen Rose inside of Phoenix Suns Arena celebrating the Detroit Pistons getting the #1 pick. How do you feel, J. Rose?
I'm really excited for my hometown, their ownership, my really good friend Tom Gross and his wife Holly. We needed this. And by the way, Big Sean said
Currently have a pinched nerve in my neck, so I can back that. How'd you get that?
A lot of fans' caves are going to be in your circle. Detroit's going to be in your corner. Stand up, Detroit. What up, though? It's our turn. Detroit versus everybody. Detroit left turn. We're going to jit.
We got to talk this game so he can get back to celebrating Detroit being the #1 overall pick. I want to talk about DeAndre Ayton having 12 points in the first quarter because Devin Booker was limited some in this first half for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, you're seeing DeAndre Ayton, what a cornerstone he is for this franchise. And there was a lot of talk with that 2018 NBA draft about them passing on Luka Doncic, taking Ayton #1.
So this guy Ayton, the 7-footer, number 22 for the Suns, was the first pick in the 2018 draft.
And DeAndre Ayton is going to be a max player.
Look, this hasn't been a pretty game. It's been pretty ugly, but you have to scrap out in these type of possessions. Cameron Payne has been incredible once again, 16 points.
Yeah, 16 points. That's the most he's had in a playoff game. Detroit, go ahead and stand up.
Still going.
Phoenix Suns are continuing to stand up because they have the 1-point lead, but it's pretty
in the first half. That's one of his 2 threes.
Just from working too hard this summer, opening 8 pools a day, I got hurt somewhere. What do you mean opening 8 pools a day?
Let's go places.
What does that mean?
What do you want from me?
A deeper understanding.
They took Ayton over Luka Doncic and Trae Young.
What makes
So Luka's obviously with the Mavs, and they're out. And Trae Young has just moved on to the Eastern Conference Finals with the Hawks. Is that correct?
Come on. What did you expect?
Now streaming exclusively on Disney Plus.
Definitely agree the phones are terrible. Looking down all the time doesn't help, but I wonder if I should hit up a chiropractor or acupuncturist. My buddy said acupuncture works, actually. Bro, if you haven't done any of that yet, yeah, you should. And I know you're only 23, but I'm not sure that a chiropractor is the best option.
What a start to the Western Conference Finals.
SUNS, Friday on ESPN.
But yeah, lower back pain could quite possibly be due to tight muscles in other parts of your body, aka your upper leg, especially the quad.
Now, the real test begins.
If you stretch your quad, can you feel that wrap around to the back, to the lower back?
The heavyweight headline an epic night in Sin City.
Because I'm pretty sure it's the hip flexors at the top, the front of the quad. They actually wrap around to the lower back. So a tight quad can then in turn pull on your lower back and make it sore. IT bands, quads. Then if you've got a sore knee, it could be your calf or your quad. You know, either side of the knee pulling on it in some way, shape or form. And until you go and see an expert, you're never going to know. So I'd recommend it, bro. Opening pools is what you do in spring when it gets warmer outside. You take the cover off the pool, brush it and shit. Okay. So you go over to a private residence and you get their pool ready for the spring and summer. And you do that 8 times a day? Wow.
It's the hardest thing that you will ever do.
Typically roll out my hips, quads, hammies and glutes, yeah. And it helps, but only temporary. Look, honestly, I'm no expert. I wouldn't even try and say that I am, but all of that is going to help. But if you go and see someone that's going to give you a real deep tissue massage, all they're going to do is all that same shit that you roll out, but more intensely and for a longer period of relief. But yeah, for now, bro, you're 23, so honestly, I'd say just push through. But and it all costs, man. All this, treatment of the body. It's all well and good for professional athletes, but for us amateurs, it costs a lot of money, man. But it's probably the best investment we'll ever make.
Pistons, Rockets, Cavaliers, Raptors, and Magic round out that top 5, but obviously the NBA Countdown crew only cares about the Pistons at number 1. Okay, tonight's Going Places is brought to you by Toyota, and it's the best poster we've seen so far in this series, J-Rose.
Yeah, lower back pain, bro. Honestly, it's all about tight quads for me. That's where my lower back pain comes from. Tight glutes and quads. I've got lower back pain too, bro. So.
This halftime is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
But I tell you what, the only way that I can actually target that one spot that's giving me hell is by stretching the shit out of my quad on that side, which is pulling on the hip flexor, which then wraps around the hip to the lower back. So I don't know how that works, but that's the only way I can target it. And I don't do it enough. Have I ever seen Luka Doncic highlights? No.
Advanced screenings from July 8.
No, I haven't.
Get in on the
action with all the sports you love from all around the world, only with the TAB. Join now, deposit just $1 and we'll give you a $20 bonus bid. Use promo code $. Now you're in the game.
When's your next reaction video, Adam? How's the YouTube channel going, mate?
On ESPN. The heavyweight headline an epic night in Sin City. You are looking at one of the top contenders. Winner of 3 of his last 4, the towering Alexander Volkov has ascended into top 5 contention.
Absolutely sensational.
But his next opponent, number 3 Cyril Gane, is ready to give him a rude awakening. I'm a fist from Cyril Gane. The cage is set, the lights are on, and all bets are on. Anywhere. UFC Fight Night, Sunday on ESPN.
Every Monday, it's baseball for all of us.
I am so excited. Let's play 2. Plays out and makes the catch. Hey, see ya.
Well, quad. Yeah, quads, glutes, hip flexors, honestly.
All season long on ESPN.
You might have some knots in there, like some real trigger points. So what I would use is a little trigger point ball, which looks like a tennis ball. Might have spikes on it, might not. But if you lay down on that, on certain parts of the glute, the quad, and the hip, you're going to feel it. And if you can somehow stay on the parts that really, really hurt and just sit there and just let them soften out, you might improve it. Also the pigeon pose, or the pigeon stretch. So whether you do it on the ground or whether you pull your foot up on something like a table or a bed or something, but then you do the pigeon stretch and really stretch out that glute, lower back. That's another great stretch. I think it's called the pigeon, I'm not sure. Depending on how flexible you are is going to determine whether you can do it on the floor properly or whether you have to stick your foot up on a bench or a table or something. But personally, I do it on a table. It really allows you to sort of start off light, and then, as the stretch continues, just get deeper and deeper and deeper into it. And that's going to stretch your glute like nothing else. Thus, taking pressure off the lower back. I haven't posted in a minute. I just stopped posting for some reason. My dog and I's TikTok blew up, so I started doing that, but I want to pump out more content on YouTube soon. I've heard of so many people blowing up on TikTok, and I gotta say, respect. Give me some details, man. What happened? How'd that happen? And are you continuing making TikTok videos?
Toast to families. May they always be a pain in the A.
My problems are all genetics and physical therapy and compression tapes, my friend.
Welcome back, Western Conference Finals on ABC, presented
you do what you gotta do.
AT&T.
Imagine if you're a professional sportsman dealing with these issues and thinking, fuck, man, this is my paycheck. This is how I put food on the table. What are we going to do here? You'd do anything, wouldn't you?
Offensively, guys, we got to have more urgency to get into our stuff faster. Like we play with pace, now we got to have pace to get into it, okay? So we're not fighting the clock.
If we don't have a shot, get it to the next guy, slip out, keep playing, keep moving the basketball. Defensively, we in good shape.
Ryan Lou not so happy with some things in the first half. Those first half stats brought to you by Indeed. They shot just 42% from the field, had only 5 assists. As the Suns shot 47%, and a couple of key players not having the big games like they had in Game 1. Hi again, everyone, with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. We'll check in with Cassidy in just a moment. All right, Devin Booker, brilliant in Game 1, struggling a bit in Game 2. What are they doing defensively, Mark?
Doing a great job of sending it towards help and keeping the body on them. You got to give them different looks offensively to try to get.
Look, I hate to get you guys to log off this channel and check out someone else, but are you aware that there is another channel right now hosting a live reaction to this game?
What you would expect in a Game 2, I would think about getting Booker into the low post.
It's called Arnold Pets and Hobbies. Feel free to check them out.
In more one-on-one situations. Cameron Payne, the leading scorer for both teams, with 16 points. Booker drives on Morris, gets inside, bank shot won't go. Ayton tips it several times, can't come up with it, and Jackson does. Reggie Jackson drive, nice move inside, blocked from behind, but a
If he
foul.
scored that, that would have been
It's going to be Cameron
absolutely
Payne's
epic.
first as we send it over to Cassidy.
Yeah, Mike, I spoke to Ty Lue at the half and asked him what he thought of Paul George's first half, and he just said he needs him to be more aggressive, and they need to move the basketball. We saw Ty not happy at the halftime, and he said they were passing up too many extra passes. They're not playing right offensively, but he did like what they're doing defensively. And when I asked the Suns their message to Devin Booker at the half, as the Clippers are playing him physically, and they had 5 turnovers to start.
So Adam started his TikTok with him and his dog, and one video did 2 million views. And I got a couple more viral ones. We have like 81,000 followers now. What? Bro. Bro, if nothing else, try and transition that following over to your YouTube channel. Because that is a decent number, bro.
These last 3 games, he scored 22, 27,
What video went viral, man? What was it? In New Zealand, the South Islanders and North Islanders have stereotypes, misconceptions of each other. Yeah, for sure. In Canterbury, we're known as one-eyed Cantabrians, which means that if Canterbury is playing in any sport, but, you know, specifically rugby, we will back them basically with our eyes closed, I assume that means. So what that means is even if we see something obvious happen, we're still going to back our own players. So yeah, Cantabrians. Aucklanders is Jaffa. I think they call him a Jaffa. Just another fucking Aucklander. And, you know, apart from that, Dunedin, down south, further south than Christchurch, where I'm at the moment, they're called Scarfies. Could be because they wear scarves because it's so fucking cold. Could be because they,
It's only be the 6th and 7th free throw attempts of the game.
well, actually, I've got nothing else. No, I don't know, man. Not sure.
The Suns only attempted 9 free throws. They hit them all.
One-eyed Cantabrians and Jaffas would have to be the 2 stereotypes of 2 different regions. One in the North Island, one in the South Island.
Conference Finals tip off shortly after 8:30 Eastern, and then we'll be in Los Angeles Thursday night on ESPN. Staples Center will have the Clippers back home. Clippers have had some big road wins in these playoffs so far. They won 3 road games in Dallas in the first round in that crazy series. Had that big road win in Utah in Game 5 in the second round. Trying to get a road win here in Game 2 tonight. Jackson pass, it hits the rim. Payne pushing. Beverly
How tall is this Zubair guy?
And Beverly looking to help him up.
What number is he? 40.
Beverly picks up.
Ivasha Zubac is 2.13 meters tall.
I don't understand the foul. Like, clearly he was deliberately trying to foul him, but
And he's earning $6.25 million US a year, less tax.
Take care of it.
What's your level, man?
So that's about 7 foot, even.
What's your rule? Look at it. Shame on you. They're going to look at this.
It doesn't even make the criteria for a foul, hardly. I mean, he fouled him, but this is not a flagrant. And you're right, Mike. Looking at that picture, they're back. To me, it's needless, but it's also needless for the game.
Well, that's a foul. It is a foul. Let's be
I don't think
honest.
it's a smart foul, but it's a flagrant. Common foul. Yeah, common foul. Thank you, Scott Foster.
After video review, it's been deemed a common foul.
Well, Beverly picking up, as we said, his third.
Beverly again, second team foul on LA.
So the Suns will take it out of bounds. We talked about Clippers being such a terrific road team this year. Suns great at home, 27-9 during the regular season. 5-1 at home in the playoffs. The lone loss at home was to the Lakers in the first round. Of course, they swept Denver in the second round.
pulls up, line drive.
That's a nice shot, isn't it?
Booker in double figures, game tied.
That's the adjustment. He can get that mid-range jump shot anytime he wants.
He had that explosive second half in game one, finishing with the 40-point triple-double.
Go, Zoobs. Get up there, boy.
Spinning away.
Oh, can't finish.
Ayton with his 7th rebound. Cameron Payne scoots inside, steps back, jumper, got it. 19 for Payne. That ties his playoff career high that he had in the Lakers series. George inside and draws the foul. He got trapped in there. But the savvy player, Paul George.
You see Paul George staying aggressive as Ty Lue wants him to. He sees 3 bodies and contact. They're trying to discuss right now whether it's in the act of shooting or not.
The initial call was, Monty Williams says no.
He wasn't shooting.
I agree with you.
But I'm really impressed by DeAndre Ayton and his defensive work, moving his feet against all these pick-and-roll players.
These basketball players, seriously, put their knees and their joints, certainly on their lower body, through absolute hell. I don't know how they're all playing. Honestly, I don't know how. How is LeBron James still playing? Having put his fucking knees, ankles, hips, quads, calves, toes, through all of that for so many years of pounding the court over and over and over again. How are they still playing? I don't know. What? So harsh on the knees. All you got to do is see a guy in slow motion doing some of these moves that these guys pull off, and I'm just like, fucking hell, mate. Those tendons must be strong. I did hear that, man. I did hear that LeBron puts $1 million into preserving his body every year, and we were just talking about physios and chiropractors, and I mean, he'd be seeing one of them, every single week, wouldn't he?
Just attacking the rim.
And to me, it's either no call or foul on Booker.
Well, probably every couple of days, to be honest.
George silences the crowd momentarily. Booker and Beverly, the only 2 players with 3 fouls. This one has been a grind out so far. Grind out type of game. Very physical.
All right, I'm about to have a look at Adam's viral TikTok video, which was posted. Holy shit, bro!
And it's still going to be Clipper ball with 1.5 to shoot.
Let me see.
Jackson comes off, falling away, has to get it off in time, does hit the rim. Beverly almost had it.
That video's got 2 million views. Holy shit. Damn, bro. Take advantage of that, man. Keep going. Keep going. You guys are an iconic duo. I can see it now. Seriously. Fucking TikTok, eh? I gotta get on that shit.
Jeff, you talked about this in game 1. Beverly's a really good rebounding guard as George misses. And Beverly's had a real impact on this game. His fight and his
what you're saying is pretty much how Kawhi got hurt last week. Just too much damage. Whoa! Wouldn't that have been a dunk and a half? Big Zubac gets up with the supersonic. Look at this. Bang! Shot Zubac. Doesn't get the clean block. Imagine if you got the clean block on this. That would have been real nice. Get up, boy. Yes. Oh, he did actually. He got some got some hand to ball.
Zubac's his third foul. Here's Crowder, who signed a 3-year, $30 million deal with the Phoenix Suns. Played in the finals last year with Miami.
I'm not going to lie. It actually looks like Derrick Henry's lining up at the free throw line right now, but that's neither here nor there. His name's Jay Crowder.
That's Crowder's first points. This is his 8th consecutive year playing in the playoffs with 5 different teams.
Yeah, puppies. Yeah, they always go a long way, don't they? They're pretty bloody cute, mate. And so was that video. In fact, you know what, man? Just because you've hang on. I'll open the app. Not that I have it. I'm going to download the app. I'm going to log back into my account and see what's been happening. Ooh.
Payne searching. Up and under, scoop layup again. It drops in. Cameron Payne. Some razzle dazzle.
This guy is absolutely killing it. The 26-year-old. Ten clubs in 5 years, and he's
extreme confidence.
Balling out.
The ability to get to your spot and be creative. That's a winning campaign. Flat out getting it done for the Phoenix Suns.
What a fucking move that was. Pump fake, goes to the other side. Finger roll layup.
This isn't regular at all. There's something in the air. A reminder that the Flames didn't.
I've got to get on. I guess I do have to get onto TikTok. I guess I do.
These are just arenas.
Honestly.
They're proving right. This isn't taking it to the rim. It's taking it home.
As sad as it is,
That's the NBA playoffs.
I reckon it's about time.
That's game.
Now, I'm pretty sure I've only put up one video ever. Yep. I've got one follower. One follower. Holy shit. So I actually put my first video up in 2019, would you believe? Almost a year and a half ago.
It's baseball for all of us. Give us Sunday night baseball all season long on ESPN.
And then the next one was... This is funny, bro.
Thought the season was tough?
Oh, man.
Now, the real test begins. The Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN.
Ooh, you got coronavirus. Anyone remember that? Well, that was about a year and a half ago, so I've got to get back on that shit. Traction really slowed down since that post, so I just lost the motivation to post a lot. But I used to go live when it was going viral, and I would just film him and get a shit ton of... Okay, so you can go live on TikTok. Can you?
And tougher than ever before.
Oh, I've got 5 messages.
16 warriors.
Would you believe?
With 2 of the sport's biggest stars and compete for a UFC contract.
Boys, this is the biggest moment of your life. I guarantee it.
Don't miss the return of The Ultimate Fighter exclusively on ESPN. This month on ESPN, clear your calendars. It's time for playoff action. Battle-tested and eager, NHL's best compete for the Stanley Cup. In the NBA, be ready for a wild ride.
Beautiful play as Simmons put it down.
And who's heating up inside the Octagon? And at the Diamond. This is June on ESPN. The NBA on ESPN is brought to you by Rebel Sport. Sport lives here.
Jeepers creepers.
Welcome back to Phoenix with Cameron Payne is certainly seizing his moment. And he was asked about his mentality this season, and he said, it's just thinking your job can be gone. It hit me in the face already. I got that reality check, and I don't want to not be in the league. You guys showed his journey. He spent some time in the G League, overseas, and when Monty unexpectedly called him last summer to ask if he wanted to join the Suns for the Orlando bubble run, Payne said he, quote, jumped out of the pool so fast. Monty coached Payne as an
Yeah, I think TikTok would be a decent amount of entertainment. Oh, you have to have 1,000 followers. Okay. Shit. Damn. You got me there. Big basket there. Phoenix are up 61-54. Halfway through the third.
Nice follow by Bridges. Another turnover by the Clippers. Payne to Crowder.
Oh, get up, boy. Yo, good finish.
These three trips were all DeAndre Ayton. Defense, offense, defense, back to offense. He has been absolutely stellar. Largest lead of the night. George, Morris, Crowder crowds him. 6 to shoot. Morris across the lane. Tough shot, won't go. Ayton another rebound. His 10th of the game.
Damn, man, these Clippers need to make a basket.
This building is lit right now.
The Suns hit the next. Whoa! I thought it was going to roll in. I was going to say the Suns hit the next basket. They go up by double figures. It ain't looking good for the Clippers, but let's see what happens here. If they can drain a three, that'll be nice. Oh, and they do. 63-57.
5 of 16 before that one. Morris now with 7 points.
Nah, you're all right, man. I appreciate it. I was actually pretty bloody interested. I mean, for someone to actually get me to download TikTok, you're doing well.
That's where the problems are happening defensively for the Clippers.
Paul George back to Morris. Morris pushing off a bit, gets inside.
Go up, Zubac! That's got to be a foul.
Think about it. Campaign is a left-hander, and Paul George is sitting there, allowing him a direct line drive to the left, forcing Zubac to come over and help. Excellent read, drop-off pass to Ayton, and he does the rest.
But your Cameron Payne,
how many fouls has Zubac got right now?
And all of a sudden you find out you're going to be starting for one of the great point guards of all time.
He needs to start contesting this shit.
Protocol, and he is playing some of the best basketball of his life right now.
He's playing with extreme confidence right now. I thought he was a little bit out of control in that first half, but he's taking control and led this basketball team. What I love most about it, he's not trying to be Chris Paul on the floor. He's being campaign and effective at that.
He had 9 assists in game 1, got 23 points in game 2. The lead is 6, though, with 5:20 remaining. Every time you think it looks like the Suns might have
You got to love this guy Paynes, right?
They have been so resilient all playoffs.
He's taking his opportunities.
Booker trying to get inside. Booker throws it up for 8.
Oh! I don't know how many of you guys are watching this with me, but that was an insane alley-oop. Oh! R.I.P. headphone users. Shoot that! Drains that shit!
Reggie Jackson from downtown. He's got 16. Payne keeps his dribble alive. Back to 8.
What a fucking dunk. He's done that twice today.
20 and 10 for DeAndre Ayton.
By the way,
Zubac to Beverly.
just before I forget,
Beverly can't get it. Zubac the offensive rebound. Gathers back to
just
Beverly.
before I forget, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to win a prize. And the way that you're going to win that prize is to guess successfully what team am I representing with this beanie that I'm wearing right now. I'll give you a clue. It's a football team.
51% from the field.
And you know what? I'm going to give you a second clue. It's not the Philadelphia Eagles.
Batum and George on Booker. Now George with 4 to shoot. Long 3 from Booker.
You know what? I'm going to give you a third. Oh, fucking hell, he got it. I don't need to give a third clue. You got it, mate. You got it. But that's the nickname. What's the real name? Yeah. Oh, Connor's in the chat. What's up, man? You watched the unboxing. Oh, well, there you go. There's no trick in you guys. It is. It's North Texas. We've got 3 correct answers. I asked this question earlier in the stream, and no one got it right. In fact, we got 3 answers, and all of them said Philadelphia Eagles. So I helped you out with that one. And you know, we could actually probably at this point remove the beanie.
They're just reaching in and a headbutt.
And apply the cap.
That's not a flagrant foul, but it is a foul. Yeah.
Plays under video review to see if they flagrant foul.
He's just leaning in and trying to get him as Booker makes his move.
It's the mean green. It's North Texas University.
It's just the cut and the
Pony Boy! Mr. Superback is in the house. What's up, man? What's up?
To get stitches, anything like that.
Well, remember, years ago, Steve Nash had that.
The mean green. Appreciate you guys guessing that. And actually, I guess I'm going to have to give a prize to Mr. Nanaglo4545. So, at the end of the stream, if you're still here and you want to claim your prize, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. Mr. Superbacker, where have you been, mate? Where the fuck have you been?
Beverly sometimes
this
plays
hat's
on
too
the
small,
edge,
by the way.
plays tough, but he's just reaching in there.
Apparently,
That's the 4th team foul.
one size fits all. Well, that's not true.
More chance to beat LA. Obviously, Beverly taking a shot.
Not at all.
On the play. And Booker's going to go back to the locker room.
But there is one hat that I actually quite enjoyed wearing yesterday, and I'm going to do that once again.
Match-up work certainly to be done on Devin Booker. Booker hasn't shot the ball well.
Oh no, what have I missed?
Well, they've done a good job on him defensively.
What happened to Booker? Let's go back. Oh shit, he copped something in the face. Oh, a big shoulder in the old gob. I missed it. Let's see what happened here. Ooh, he's got a bit of blood.
Beverly trying to say he hit me.
Got a bit of blood.
For Booker.
Let's see what happened.
Can't see where the blood is coming from on
Oh,
Booker.
shit, we've got a head collision. Oh, no. It's actually a half-decent collision here. I reckon it's going to be head-on-head. Bang! And that's exactly what it was. Oh, no. Oh. Terrible.
That's not a flagrant foul, but it is a foul.
Ah, that's a UFC injury, not a fucking NBA injury. But anyways. I hope Booker can get back on.
And it was not played much in these playoffs. Important minutes here. Crowder rattles in and out, and Jackson the rebound. 4-point game with 2 minutes to play here in the third. Jackson launches a 3.
Nanaglo4545 is going to join the Legends. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh, look at that. How sweet did that look? He jumped 10 feet in the air, grabbed the pass, came down to the ground, jumped another 10 feet in the air, and hit the mid-range jumper. I mean, that's a fucking sick shot.
First 3 years at Pitt, last 2 at Carolina, had a redshirt year. Shot clock at 4. George against Moore.
You know when it just hits, it just scrapes the back of the hoop, and it just goes straight down through the net. I wouldn't call it nothing but net. It's not a swish, but it is a very nice looking shot.
We'll take a break.
Timeout, Suns. This is the game of basketball.
Poetry in motion. Legend burned into imagination. This game takes everything you give and gives back even more. This is a singular moment becoming a blueprint. Selflessness recognized. The fight of a lifetime. It breaks hearts, bends minds, and drops jaws.
Hey, good news, guys. I haven't got hit with any copyright warnings, strikes, nothing. This whole entire stream. So I'm thinking that the reason I got that last time was because I showed some of the screen, which I haven't this time. So, pat on the back for me. Do I think NFL players should wear no pads? No, or else it wouldn't be NFL, it'd be rugby.
All season long on ESPN.
Fuck no, they shouldn't. If you've got helmets, you're going to need some pads. Or else you're going to get some smashed shoulders. I mean, it was bad enough watching the hockey yesterday, seeing someone punch with their bare fist a hockey helmet. Now, can you imagine going in and trying to take on guys with helmets without pads on your shoulders to protect you? Nah. No, the pads in the helmet are what make the game. It's the look. You know, it's that look of the game. It's that look of having the helmet there with the, you know, the metal bars across the mouth and etc. No. It ain't rugby, mate. It ain't rugby. It's American football.
I swear, this is my year.
Oh, George does it again. Running through the course, made it playing like a sport.
But I do think there should be there should be versions of football with players who don't wear any pads or helmet. And I'm led to believe there is. Playing the same rules, but without the protective gear. And when you take the protective gear off of both the offense and the defensive side of the ball, that makes it fair.
But on myself. Did you use any performance-enhancing drugs at any time in your career?
Hope is something that I think we all need.
Just because I can't see doesn't mean that I'm not going to play football.
Slide in to MLB Network Strike Zone. Catch every great pitch. Monster home run.
You're officially an absolute legend. I'm assuming you're meaning on my other channel. Is that right?
Tonight's thrilling moment driven by Nissan. Jeff.
It's been all about DeAndre Ayton.
Does that mean you join the
Pick-and-roll defense, the block on Reggie Jackson.
the membership? Is that what you're talking about?
With the tip for a Bridges hoop, and then the delayed roll and the beautiful find by Booker.
I don't have too many members.
This guy has really turned in.
So if that's the case, this is a pretty big. Oh, cheers, mate! Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you very much. You've got the opportunity of becoming a member of this channel as well, by the way. But yeah, appreciate that, mate. You are an absolute legend. Thank you.
They're in the penalty, getting a rest right now. Born in the Bahamas, his parents from Nigeria. Finished high school here in Phoenix. 1 year at college at Arizona. These are his first.
You know what? I don't really look at those stats anymore, because if you've got 35 members and then the next day you log in and you've got 33, fuck, that's a real kick in the guts. You know, you're like, well, what did I do? Where have you gone? But if you don't check it, then you never know. But I appreciate that, mate.
Clippers just keep coming back as Beverly's going to come back on the floor. Still waiting Booker to return. As we get an
I can only hope the content will be good.
Final minute here in the third.
As a content creator, you're always second guessing what you're making. You're always sort of putting yourself down. But oh wow, no foul. Holy shit. But yeah, for to hear things like that from people such as yourself. Hey, makes you happy, man. Hang on, who said Paul George didn't step up in the playoffs?
The jab step and then shooting over the smaller four.
About a 3-second difference, shot clock and game clock. 8 to shoot. 4 looking.
Good work by number 5 of the Clippers, getting that 99 out of there for the... Oh my lord, that was going to be the highest.
Picked up by Rondo, final seconds, will not get it off in
Oh,
time.
Rondo couldn't even get a shot off. All right, end of the third quarter. Phoenix are up by 4 points, 75 to 71. In Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals.
Sport is a big part of being a Kiwi. Whether it's playing or watching sport, we've all been part of it at some stage in our lives. At GJ's, we believe in the value of sports, not only for what it teaches us on the field, but for the values it can inspire off it. We know how much hard work and dedication goes on behind the scenes to make sports happen in our schools and communities. So we just wanted to say thank you for supporting GJ's, so we can continue supporting sport. GJ Gardner Homes, great supporters of sport.
Adam says, I'm going to head out, brother. I got to shower and do some shit, but it was nice chatting. I'll hop back in for future streams. Looking forward to some NHL ones if you like watching hockey. Peace. Peace out, bro. Best of luck with your TikTok endeavours. And, yeah, it sucks that you weren't here yesterday. We were watching some hockey, followed by some baseball, but with... You know, I've just got this new sports subscription service, right, which I had a few months ago, which means that, you know, I can log on at any time, and if there's any sports on live that I want to watch, I'll be bringing the stream as well. So I appreciate that, mate. And have a good night.
This month on ESPN,
baseball, hockey, basketball, football.
And who's heating up inside the octagon?
In fact, I do believe there's some hockey on right now.
This is you on ESPN.
Here's the AT&T 5G above the rim, Mark. Coach Monty Williams talking about campaign, loving the pace he's playing with.
Stanley
Great job
Cup.
of getting into...
Thought so. And MLB after that. Okay, I'm not going to corner myself into actually having to make some content. I don't know what I'm going to watch. I don't know where it's going to happen or why. But at the moment, we're watching the NBA, and who have I got winning this game? I mean, I've got to go with the Suns at home. You know, it's the uniform that does it for me.
For this. It's good to be back.
Fast and Furious 9 in cinemas now.
Every Monday, it's baseball for all of us.
I am so excited. Let's play 2. Plays out and makes the catch. Hey, see ya.
Give us Sunday Night Baseball. All season long on ESPN.
Welcome back to the Western Conference Finals on ESPN, presented by AT&T.
Who have you guys got winning this game?
Monty Williams and Coach, what do you know about about Devin Booker's status going forward, and what do you want to focus on?
Oh, let's have a listen.
He's in the back getting stitches, so we hope to have him back soon, but we just got to play solid basketball. Offensively, we got to get into our stuff faster, recognize they're switching.
Booker's in the back getting stitches. Not ideal.
Speaking of Chris Paul,
can Phoenix win it without Booker? I'm going to say yes.
I like his pace. He's getting to the pace.
Oh, wow! That's got to be one of the most impressive shots we've seen thus far.
Mike, back to you.
What a three-pointer.
Fuck,
that was mint.
During that timeout, as Luke Kennard knocks down a 3. Man fouls charge. Couple of stitches for Booker, matching him up. Back out on the floor. It's a 1-point game. Quick work done by the medical staff. After that,
Booker has a broken nose.
Patrick Beverly.
Lovely.
I'm a big boxing fan, and I've seen fights won or lost with the cut man's ability to make sure a guy gets back into the ring.
I shouldn't be laughing. That would suck. What makes the tackles different from American football and rugby? Well, honestly, bro, I think there's probably more concern for the body and the safety of the player in the game of rugby, because they don't have that protection. And there's certain rules in the game of rugby that disallow certain types of tackle. So the tackling is I guess you could call it a little bit more uniform in rugby, whereas in American football, man, some of these diving tackles at the base of the legs, I'm just like, fuck, that's cringy. Just due to the fact that it would hurt so much and you could really snap some shit up. Whereas in rugby, that just simply wouldn't be allowed. So shoulder charges in rugby have been outlawed, whereas some of the most impressive tackles in American football are straight up shoulder charges. So it's just totally different, bro. Totally different. As a runner, if you're a running back looking up the field, you're looking for your blockers. If you're a runner in the game of rugby, you got the ball in your hand, you're doing it all by yourself. So it's just different. It's just different. Get up, boy. Yes! Lovely finish.
He's doing an outstanding job of sealing, keeping the defender, the smaller defender, on his hip, and then recognizing it, catching and finishing.
George drives on Craig. Opening couple of minutes here in the fourth. Rajon Rondo misses, and a push called on Craig.
Man, can Rondo actually make a shot or what?
Team goes small against you, you got to take advantage. They do a great job of recognizing the
I might have to put my Garnett singlet on.
Same size, but the strength of Sarge puts him in position to catch and finish. Great patience, great execution.
George on the drive, stops, creates contact, shot won't go. He gets knocked down. George a little shaken up on the play. He's played a lot of minutes over the past couple of weeks, and of course, now playing another game without Kawhi Leonard. So much responsibility for George.
Bro, the way that George goes in on some of these plays, the knees, bro, the knees are like, oh my God, how do they not buckle under that pressure? It's just insane. Yeah, honestly, I am thinking Campaign is one of the best players in the league. First game of the season I've watched, the 10-club man, and he's got 26. I mean, what a fucking legend.
Ultra courtside. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Well, these fans have enjoyed what the Phoenix Suns
never heard of him before. Love the story.
Just 2 years after having the second worst record in the NBA.
George once broke his leg bad. Did he do it by himself or did someone else do it? Because honestly, I'm not surprised, bro. This guy goes in hard, man. Goes in real hard. Payne! Oh! I can't do it. R.I.P. headphone users, I'm sorry. Wouldn't that... Oh, here we go.
Booker behind the back, and he's fouled by Kennard. First foul on Kennard, second team foul on the Clippers.
And that was a design play for Sarge post-up. I'd much rather pick and roll, get a switch, and post them up that way as opposed to a direct post-up.
Zubac's back in. Zubac's got the start. Zubac's has played 25 minutes. Tyronn Lue going with the big man to start the game, and often here in game 2.
He went up for a block and broke it in half. Yeah, no, I've seen enough leg breaking with Chris Weidman recently. Don't need to see that.
Booker gets away from Mann. Too strong, but a foul called on Terrence Mann. It's going to be 3 free throws throws for Devin Booker. That's 4 fouls on man.
Well, Devin Booker's nose isn't straight anymore. I wonder if he can still shoot straight.
Man trying to get over and just couldn't stop his momentum. Clearly a foul.
Those are the fouls we talk about, Coach. It's a 4-point ball game.
Honestly, I feel like that's a pretty fair question.
Live with good defense without foul.
Ooh, looks as if he can.
83 free throws in the playoffs. He's missed 6.
83 to 6. 84 made free throws. 6 misses. This is the guy you want on the free throw line.
Pre-match coverage starts at 11:30 Eastern with a kickoff at noon. Booker hits all 3.
Damn.
7-point lead for Phoenix.
That's 90% at least.
There's not been a double-figure lead in this game so far. Largest 9. Suns had that in the 3rd quarter. Kennard gets inside. Nice feed inside.
Go Zubat. Woo, lovely. Turn around, one-handed jam.
He's a good offensive player. He can really shoot it. He drives.
Looks like he's got size fucking 17 clown feet, but that's what you get when you're 7 foot tall.
Kennard has always been the defensive end of the floor.
Booker doubled. And draws yet another foul.
You're joking.
Booker's so smart in finding the seams.
A lot of time to go. There's only 5 points in it.
Back into the ball game. Booker having a tough time making shots, but one way to get a score going is...
Damn, I tell you what, you talk about patience for running backs behind the line, right? That is some patience by Devin Booker. Pumping the shot, pumping the pass, not moving a single inch, and then going up for the shot, getting the foul, and etc. etc. What a mean play.
Really nice wrap-around find. I've always been impressed with how Zubac always finds the right area, and then he has the hands, and he gets rid of it quickly. He doesn't take a lot of time to gather and go up.
Zubac 10 points.
Do I mind the start and stop plays in American football? Nah, not anymore. Before I actually took time to learn the game and watch it properly, yes, that would have been my, my argument against watching the game, but nah, not anymore. No. Kind of suits me, actually. Concentrate for 10 seconds every minute or so, and spend the other 50 seconds talking about what you've just seen. Especially because the stats are, calculated the way they are. Every single player is going to have some sort of stats to it. It's like, well, I don't know. I like it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. And I honestly don't mind a game going 3 hours. If you've got time to watch it, if you actually enjoy the game, if you enjoy a few players on that field, 3 hours is nothing. I'd rather it be 3 hours than an hour and a half that a rugby game is.
Once again off the glass. He's got 27.
Another great back screen.
Obviously only with a team. Oh, that's a nice 3. Only with a team that you actually like.
Kennard 8 points, all here in the 4th quarter.
He didn't play in the second half because of his defensive lapses in the first half in game 1.
Payne to Sharge. Back up top to Cameron Payne.
Payne is just loving it.
Kennard the rebound. 5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Clippers trying to even up this conference final. Dangerous pass. Beverly goes to get it. Shot clock at 7. They say a backcourt violation.
And that's the right call.
It didn't appear, Mark, that it was tipped. I think you're right.
Are we going to get a closer look at this?
We're going to have a
yes, we are.
A timeout.
Oh, was that tipped?
Not so sure.
You'd have to ask number 23 for the Suns, because the camera didn't show it.
NBA Western Conference Conference Finals is presented by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. And in part by F9, The Fast Saga. Your Fast family is back. F9, The Fast Saga, in theaters Friday.
I'm having the game of my life, and you're missing it? That last one was for you.
Guys, I'm gonna ask you once and once only. Can we get this stream to 20 likes? Just out of interest.
Thought the season was tough? Now, the real test begins. The Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN.
That's 19. That's 20. Thanks, guys. Hey! We did it. Can we get 21? No. No, we can't.
But his next opponent, number 3, Cyril Gahn, is ready to give him a rude awakening. The cage is set, the lights are on, and
Tell you what, we've got a pretty exciting heavyweight matchup in the UFC this weekend. Gahn versus Volkov. Honestly, both fighters present their own very, very effective challenges to the opposition. But I'm gonna say Cyril Gahn gets it. Only if he's aggressive enough. Only if he's aggressive enough. Volkov is 6'7". Kane is just CP3's backup. It's crazy he's playing so well in conference finals. Yeah, he's taken his opportunity, hasn't he? That's great, man. That's a great story.
28 seasons. It was the toughest competition in sports. What is keeping these guys going? Now, Tough is back. And tougher than ever before.
How many minutes does Payne average normally? Tell me that.
The sport's biggest stars and compete for a UFC contract.
Boys, this is the biggest moment of your life.
Like,
I guarantee it.
Don't miss the return of the
less than 10? Because if that's the case and he's playing the way he is,
I remember her telling me, let me be
at this stage of the season, that's even better.
I started to see the impact, not just on other people, but on myself.
Did you use any performance-enhancing drugs at any time in your career?
Hope is something that I think we all need.
Just because I can't see doesn't mean that I'm not going to play football.
The NCAA College World Series on ESPN2.
The NBA on ESPN is brought to you by Rebel Sport. Sport lives here.
Phoenix Suns Arena is alive right now with just under 7 to play here in the fourth quarter. A 3-point Suns lead.
By the way, guys, if you do want to catch up, for some reason these live streams do lag a little bit. So if you do want to make sure you're at the current moment live with us all, hit that little button that says live. Make sure it's got a little red dot next to it. If it's not red, that means you're not live. So hit that, and you'll be back in no time. What a fucking shot! Is that his first bucket of the game? What a time to do it.
5 for 5 from the field. He's got 11 points.
No. That's his 5th bucket of the game. It's the first one I've seen.
Blocked from behind, but a foul. And both teams are hurting the other one with the high pick and roll into the back screen. That drew the foul for Zubats, and here Booker's nose may be broken, but Cam Johnson's jump shot.
What a shot right from the center of the arc.
From deep.
You've been raving about him, Coach.
And
He's
deep.
a starting forward in this league. Zubats now 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He's got a boxer's look to him, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh no!
That was back in 2007, game 1 of the West semis. Suns and Spurs. Spurs wound up winning the game. They couldn't stop the bleeding that night in this very arena. As we approach the midway point here in the fourth.
Steve Nash wasn't that tough. I'm joking, please.
Steve Nash was the man. Played a bit of NBA 2K with him.
George on him. And a side-to-side swipe. But they are in the penalty, so he'll shoot the free throws.
In the penalty already. Oh no.
Being aggressive. They're invading
Still
his
5.5 minutes to go.
He's got to use their aggressiveness against them.
And Paul George wants to challenge us, but it would be a foolish challenge. I mean, that's clearly a foul. You really can't rely on your team on these challenges.
The one guy I just watched that you can rely on is Reggie Jackson. As Ty Lue was thinking about it, looked at him, held his hands down to say, no, it was a foul.
So Booker back to the line. Again, these two teams are the two best free throw shooting teams in the NBA this year, and both the highest marks in the history of the league for a team. Clippers 1 and the Suns 2. Of course, Game 3 will be Thursday on ESPN as the conference finals heads to LA at Staples Center. NBA Countdown kicks it off at 8 with a tip-off of Game 3 shortly after 9 Eastern.
Mike, I don't know if you have the answer, but how many free throws has Booker shot in this second half alone?
Well, he's 9 for 9 overall, and he hit 2 free throws in the first half. Booker now defending George. It's right
Good
up into
defense
George
by
drives,
Booker.
Kicks it out. Beverly fakes, fires. Patrick Beverly with a three-pointer. That's his second of the game.
You know, they have been in, at times, like right on the ropes, and they get timely three-point shots. Reggie Jackson earlier, now Patrick Beverly, Luke Kennard with a couple.
They have been the comeback kids throughout these playoffs. Booker drives on Beverly, gets inside.
I'll rip the main game again.
Good ball movement. Cameron Payne the drive off the glass. No, not that time. DeAndre Ayton the rebound. Back out Crowder for three. Crowder had a great look.
Shit, I missed that.
3 with 5 to play. Jackson a three-pointer. In and out. And Ayton grabs his 13th rebound of the night. To go along with 20 points.
That Phoenix has the lead when they're shooting 5 for 22 from 3. Tells you they're playing really well in other areas.
5 to shoot.
5 from 22, less than 25%.
Throws it away. Now in this
From 3.
8-game winning streak in the playoffs, Phoenix has not only won all 8 games, they have not trailed in the fourth quarter in any of the 8 games. Now they were tied in game 1 of the fourth, but they have
I guess the reason I like football is because you don't necessarily need to sit there constantly like soccer. Yeah,
and they've led by as many as
exactly,
7.
man. That's what I mean. At the end of each play, you've kind of got a bit of a break, right? I like that too.
Small pick and roll. The Clippers have been so effective doing that in this postseason.
Jackson pulls back. Jackson up top to Beverly. Beverly another three-pointer.
If he drains that, oh,
Ayton tips it away and grabs the board.
that was an important shot.
He has been a beast on the boards throughout these playoffs. Booker to Bridges. Bridges to Payne. Three-pointer. And George grabs the rebound.
A missed 3 on both ends of the field. Caught, sorry.
Nearly poked away.
Right, the Clippers are still within reach. Oh, that would have been a big shot. George misses the 3 to even it up. And I'll tell you what, time's going to start becoming a real enemy to whichever team is losing right now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Clippers are really hounding these guys on defense. Oh no, that would have been the sickest shot. You got to stop doing these threes, bruh.
Team's getting good looks, and they're going to have a held ball as George and Crowder get physical.
And they're trying to discuss whether Monty Williams called a timeout before the jump ball.
And that might be what the call is.
How on earth could that be a jump ball?
Yes. There's Monty Williams. And look, there you see right away, he teams it up, but the Georgia's also on the ball, but they give the timeout. It's going to be Suns ball when we come back.
This isn't regular at all. There's something in the air.
So he got a clean hand to it, which means that,
The music never stops.
well, that means nothing in this. During the break in football, it's also fun to try and predict the next play.
It's taking it home. That's the NBA player.
Yeah, sure, that's what the coaches do, right? Taking in info as if you're playing coaching. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun game, man. It's a fun game. Honestly, just as much on and off the field, which is why I am still a fan.
My girls are the toughest girls in the
Now, I will say that rugby is not as much fun off of the field as it is on. That's something they need to work on. But it's not something I'm going to do.
The heavyweights headline an epic night in Sin City. The cage is set, the lights are on, and all bets are on.
Anyone, anywhere.
UFC Fight Night, Sunday on ESPN.
Thought the season was tough.
So, have any of you guys got any plans after this game finishes, or are you just gonna hit the hay and recharge for tomorrow? What's the plan for the rest of the day, guys? Because it's 3:30 at the moment, and I'm gonna go and hit the gym after this.
I swear, this is my year.
Oh, George does it again.
Running through the course made it playing like a sport.
It's Colonel Devin Booker on fire.
I'm in the zone and it's a war zone.
What a start to the Western Conference Finals.
Suns, Clippers, Friday on ESPN.
Great touch.
Here, no one shies away from a challenge. Where stars are ready for the biggest moments. Here, everything counts. This is the
Going to bed after this. It's midnight. Yeah, fair enough.
on ESPN2.
Sorry to keep you up so late.
Well, we mentioned
Get ready
it
for
earlier.
tomorrow.
This was
Boom.
happened. Steve Nash, 2007, Game 1, West Semis. Suns and Spurs, they just couldn't stop the bleeding. Had to keep coming out of the game. The Spurs wound up winning, and here tonight, Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. Same type of
Did you see
scenario.
Steve Nash?
The defender leaning in, but it was the offensive player that took the bulk of that one. Devin Booker went back in the locker room, got 2 stitches, come back out on the floor, as has Beverly. This has been one tough, gritty game as we approach.
Oh yeah, it's been a tough game. It's been back and forth, man. Still only 3 points in it with 3 minutes to go. Now that's a game. Any three-pointer drained is going to be huge, and he just did. Bridges with the 3. 96-90. Phoenix are up. Less than 3 minutes to go. Looking at going up 2-0. Oh! Playoff George steps up when he needed to. Drains it. It's back to 3 points the difference. Damn. That was a big shot. 1 of 8 3-pointers by George. He really needed it then, didn't he? Fucking hell. What's going to happen here? The big man, number 22, gets up. The difference is 5. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go. You don't need to go for a 3 here.
George trying to get it. Crowder trying to deny.
Don't.
George on the drive.
Bro, you're 1 and 8, man. Just as you got one before, doesn't mean you're going to get this one.
That's only the 4th team foul against Phoenix. First in the last 2 minutes. Obviously, they'll shoot the next one. Not in the penalty yet.
Well, this is a good find by Payne off the pick and roll. And just another solid, simple play by Ayton getting to his right-hand jump hook.
He's 11 for 14 from the field, 22 points, 14 rebounds, 14 on the shot clock. George,
Zubac, you got to finish this shit, bro. Nice, nice, nice. Earn your dollars just then.
Great execution by both teams down the stretch.
Yeah, great execution by both teams. A minute 40 to go. Yeah, I just said that, mate. Oh, what a layup by Payne once again. Has he got 30 points yet? Has he got 30? I wouldn't be surprised.
And it's the smart call because you get a chance to take a look at it and make sure you get it right.
Right, exactly, Mark. So under 2 minutes, not need a challenge. The officials can go and take a look at any.
5 points the difference.
But that's inexcusable for the Clippers.
Yeah, it's tough to say. The call was a jump ball.
There's 12 viewers at the moment. Just hit me with a LA or a PHX. Who's going to win this? It's close, man. There's a minute and 40 seconds to go. Who's going to win?
I love the way
put it in the chat, guys.
One way, one guy pointing the other way.
But we're focused
PHX
on the end of the play.
or LA?
The start of the play was inexcusable.
He touched it, but did Zubac touch
I'm going to go
after
Phoenix.
him? That's what Monty Williams is saying. Monty Williams had a pretty good angle on it.
I know they're up by 5.
The most objective guy.
Look at the Clippers here inbounding.
Zubac with his
Oh no, that was just terrible.
Jackson went up
That was the worst play with a minute and 40 to go in Game 2 of the Western Finals that I've ever seen in my life. We've got 2 voting for Phoenix. All right, so that's 3, including me.
If it's inconclusive, you have to stay with the call on the floor. Yeah.
No, they don't have Kawhi. Hopefully he comes back in the next game, or is he out for the whole series?
As they're consulting back at the replay center in Secaucus. The question is, did it go off Zubac's leg after Ayton touched it? We've looked at it 5 times and still not definitive. Let's look one more. Watch Zubac's right leg.
It hit off something because Ayton's hitting the ball back into the court play.
Yeah, I think that one looks like it's off Zubac's leg.
No, it's not. It's off of. It goes from the right hand to the left hand of 22, Ayton, and it's Clippers ball.
I'm glad I don't have to make the decision.
He's done. Oh no. Really?
Well, I just
what was the injury, man? I know you told me, but what's the extent of it?
To the replay center, so we could really understand how it works.
Look at this, right into the. Yep, told you. There ain't no foot on that.
Oh no, wait! Watch his foot. Watch Zubac's foot.
Yeah, watch Zubac's foot. Right? Yeah. What? What about it?
Here.
Where?
Yes.
Yeah. What?
All right, I'm going with it's off 8. Yep, Clipper ball. Why don't you say the way he said it, Mike? I agree with
duh.
I agree with you from the start.
Going on the floor, jump ball is no return. The ball is knocked out by Ayton. The ball in the backcourt. 21 on the shot clock.
ACL damage. Was it on a particular play?
So we talk so much about the instant replay and how
it is a good game, eh, Jacob?
Sometimes takes too long. This is one where they need.
I mean, it's close enough to not know who's going to win, which is what constitutes a good game, in my opinion.
It's a 5-point game with a minute and a half to go. This is a huge call. So the Clippers will inbound. Again, both teams in the penalty. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining.
Here we go.
Bridges guarding
clutch. These are the clutch moments. Oh, and that's a clutch shot by number 5 from the Clippers. Yeah, I ain't going to look it up, bro. I want you to tell me. What's up, Marlon?
Cameron Payne with the unexpected 29
It wasn't gruesome or anything.
gets
Okay.
to Booker.
Yeah.
Booker gets inside.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
Beverly went down. The whistle, they stopped the play, but I didn't see a call.
Well, Beverly goes down. The right hand of Booker extended on the drive.
But the officials usually won't stop the play just because a player went down. There didn't appear to be a foul call. Again, there has to be a call. Right. Let's hear from Scott Foster.
What a move by Booker to split those two defenders.
We can't. It's so loud in here when Scott Foster talks on the microphone. I think they said hostile act. That could be it.
What's going to happen here? They're not going to call him for a foul, are they? Come on, mate.
You see that right arm coming up. But yeah.
I don't know you can call anything against him for that. What do you guys reckon?
So back to the replay. So you know how you were saying it's great that we go on back to replay?
I know.
This is what, to me, is the overblown. Bang, bang play, I don't know what you call it, but it does take away from the flow of the game. And the momentum.
I'm going with Phoenix too. Honestly, if they lose it from here, I will be... I'm not going to say disappointed, but I'll be... surprised? No, probably not. I don't know too much about the NBA currently. So I'm just going to see what happens. I mean, even if the Clippers do lose, they've still got 2 more games at home, at least, to bring it back. So that's the great thing about these final series. Games of 7. I mean, can you imagine if football did like best of 3 or best of 5? Wouldn't that be good?
But there wasn't a call right away. It was after Booker kind of went through when Beverly went down and was down on the floor when the whistle blew as the play continued.
But this is not the way that the rule was implemented.
The hostile act is deemed an offensive foul on Booker. During a hostile act review, any penalty can be applied. Offensive foul, Booker.
Wow, an offensive foul.
Let's bring in Steve Javy.
Absolute
Steve,
pussies.
You saw the play. What are your thoughts on that, the way it's handled?
One of the best games I ever saw, Reggie Miller of the Pacers scored 6 points in 8 seconds against the New York Knicks in the 1995 Eastern Conference semi-final, one of the greatest games ever. Now, Reggie Miller is one of the all-time prolific three-point scorers in the NBA, am I right?
Okay, thank you, Steve. And that's what it was called.
Didn't he come back for the Celtics and win one with them?
106 remaining. Phoenix clinging to this.
Not to be confused with Ray Allen coming back for the Miami Heat and winning one with them.
To go with a down screen for Luke Kennard again.
Jackson looking for George. And a foul's going to be called on Booker. That's 5 on Booker. And they're in the penalty, so George will go to the line to shoot 2.
But both teams careless. I mean, Devin Booker, play solid defense and trust what you've done all season long. You are allowing, you're doing too much defensively. You're doing too much.
And smart by George to come up and under the arm. Like, that to me could be an offensive foul too. Players have perfected.
These are big free throws. Will he do a Ben Simmons?
Challenge left. He used it earlier in the game.
He's at 3 of 6. Less than a minute to go in the game. They're 3 points down. 2 free throws.
Missed 3 free throws. Normally a very good free throw shooter.
He's got the first.
Monty Williams decided to not go with a timeout. He wants to put Luke Kennard in the action.
Yeah, the Super Bowl can still be one game, man. But the road to the Super Bowl, I'm going to say best of 3. He needs to sink this, man. There's 1 point in it. Sink that. Oh, he's got it. Phoenix are up 100 to 99. Both teams have 2 timeouts left.
Final minute here in game 2. Cameron Payne. Ayton sets the screen.
So they get the matchup that they want with Kennard defending Payne.
Shot clock at 6. Payne gets inside.
Oh, damn. Big Zubat with the block. Oh, Georgie boy. Oh! 30 seconds to go. LA Clippers have taken the lead. Hey! Playoff George. I'm led to believe, is coming alive. Yes, that's correct. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He never won an NBA title. He played his own NBA career with Indiana Pacers. Went to the finals once in 2000 and lost to Shaq. Did he play for the Celtics, though? For some reason, or was it the Heat? The Celtics or the Heat? I know that much. Maybe he what? Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't.
Devin Booker on fire. What a start to the Western Conference Finals.
Suns, Clippers, Friday on ESPN.
No, he played for Indiana his whole entire career. What am I talking about? I think I might have played. Honestly, I think I might have played with him on an all-star team in an early 2000s NBA game. For whatever reason, I thought he was on the Celtics, but maybe that was Ray Allen playing for both the Celtics and the Heat. Yeah, I think I've confused myself there. Yeah.
30.9 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Suns ball, but now down by one. First lead of the fourth quarter for the LA Clippers. They trail by as many as 7 here in the
Good old
fourth.
Ray.
I'm giving the ball to Devin Booker and getting out of his way. Booker pulls up.
Oh, he better say, oh, what a shot by Booker. Oh, mate. Okay. Look, you've got the lead. You've got the advantage. At the end of the day. Clutch play. Holy shit. What a shot. Oh. Boom, baby. What a shot! But I tell you what, that block was totally close as shit to touching that ball. They say football's the game of inches. I don't know. I don't know. I was just going to say he looked like Kobe. He fucking did too. You know, that big step into the jump shot. That big step away from the defender. Knowing that you've got the hops. If you've got a couple of feet of distance between you and the defender, you've got the hops to get it over him, and that's exactly what he did. What a time to sink a shot like that. Fucking hell. This has been fun, guys. This has been fun, and I will be back. I'm pretty sure I'll be back tomorrow. So the game's not over, but I do appreciate you being here. So thank you, guys.
Coming up next, Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt. Complete post-game coverage and reaction from our game, plus a whole lot more as we wind down Game 2. Some heart-stopping playoff
What's going to happen here?
right now.
102 to 101. Phoenix are up by 1. 27 seconds to go. Clippers have the ball in Phoenix's half. Oh no! Oh, George! Ah! He sinks it! He gets the shot! Oh my God! 2 massive buckets. Oh, Phoenix are down by 1. Come on, bruv. Oh! The steal! Oh, still Phoenix ball. That's big. That's big. I reckon I did pick a pretty decent one, eh? I mean, one point in it with 9.2 seconds to go in the playoffs.
Again, under 2 minutes to go, fourth quarter and overtime. The officials on all the out-of-bounds plays can look at it. And it was ruled Phoenix fall. Beverly playing with...
Oh, what a fucking play by the Clippers.
That's all Beverly.
Clean, bro. Clean. Clean steal.
You got the feeling Kane Fitzgerald, who was right there and saw it clearly.
Fun fact, the three-point line in the NBA was not added until the 1979-80 NBA season.
This should be a very quick review.
That is a fun fact.
I don't know if
it's a quick review, though, Mike.
So you could only score a maximum of 2 points
you can
per
make
shot.
the case still in his hands after the deflection by Beverly. Beverly deflects it.
Oh my God, that's going to be Clippers ball. It's going to be Clippers ball. What a play!
I agree with
it's who forces the ball out of bounds.
What a play!
The momentum again.
That's Clippers ball, man. And I tell you what, that's Clippers ball. They're going to take it. They're going to take it.
Waiting for what he hopes is a Suns ball call.
And I like him bringing back Ayton.
Unbelievable.
Possession if they do get the ball.
So what would you look for? Say it's Suns ball. What are you looking for to do in terms of how quickly do you want it? Do you want
It ain't Suns ball, mate. I'll tell you that much.
Wait to the end? No, you're going right away, Mike.
If that's a clean steal, then it's not Suns ball. So interestingly enough, the Suns are going to have to foul and go for a 3 to equal it all up.
Remember, both teams still have one timeout left.
Game clock will be reset to 9.3 and be the Clippers ball.
It's
Clippers ball. Big play. Holy shit. What a defensive play that was.
I don't blame the officials because by technicalities, they're right, but this is bad for the game.
Yeah, these replays, I don't know.
They don't do this throughout the course of the game because
I don't
this
know.
happens on every possession that the ball's knocked out.
All right, so now what are the Clippers, or what do the Suns do in terms of another timeout going to be called? No. Yes. The Clippers are going to call a timeout with 9.3 seconds remaining. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Clippers ball.
All right, so anyone who picked the Phoenix Suns to do it, are you still confident they're going to do it? And if you are, tell me why. We've got a quick break in the gameplay here, so take this opportunity to let me know how and why they're going to win. Because at this point, it's the Clippers to lose. The Clippers game to lose. Wowee. Tell you what. Both sides have hit some real clutch shots these last few minutes.
Thought the season was tough.
But what I will say, guys, is before any of you log off, please consider hitting that like button because it makes me feel good. That's really the only reason why. So, yes, appreciate that.
Devin Booker and the Suns fans in disbelief with that turnover. So now Clippers up by 1. They'll have the ball.
Well, obviously they're going to try to get a steal and immediately take a foul. That's why Devin Booker, Monty Williams takes him out of the ball game.
Clippers ball, 9.3 seconds to go. Up by 1.
Now the Clippers are out of timeouts. Suns still have one. So even if the Clippers score, Phoenix with a chance to get it back and advance it. They throw it in the backcourt to George.
They throw it in the backcourt to George.
Paul George, who just hit 2 big free throws, but he has missed 3 tonight. And even if he hits these 2, that makes it a 3-point game with 8.2 remaining.
If the Clippers don't make both, Booker will bury them. Well, I tell you what, there's only a second off the clock, which is good.
Patrick Beverly has been outstanding.
8.2 seconds to go. Couple of free throws. If he misses one, like you said, it ain't good.
It has been a tenacious defensive performance from both teams. Huge free throws here from Paul George.
16 viewers, guys. Right at the end of the stream, we've got the most viewers we've had all stream. Oh! And he misses. Don't miss another one. Don't miss another one. So much easier just sitting here in my chair watching this shit.
George, who's hit some big buckets down the stretch, missing that free throw. He's got one more.
That is a bad miss, brother. Bad miss. Fuck, he's got to get this one. Those rebounders better be ready. Oh! is a choke if I ever did see one. Holy. No good. But Phoenix still need a score. But they can win with the 2-pointer, which completely and utterly changes this last play. Clippers ain't going to foul, are they? It's going to be down to the last shot. What are we going to see here? What are we going to see here?
The Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN.
Yeah, now I do see why. Yeah. Yep. You won't hear any qualms from me about that. Fucking hell.
Welcome everyone to Omaha, Nebraska, home of the College World Series.
Well, he's 50% from the free throw line for the day. He's got 5 from 10. Okay. So, I guess when you're playing professional basketball, you'd probably want to get a strike rate a little higher than that. But at the end of the day, that is 5 out of 10. It's not 2 out of 10. So let's see what happens. 7.8 seconds to go.
7.8 seconds remaining. Suns to inbound, down by 1.
I don't reckon they're going to score it.
Booker looking to get free. Into the hands
I don't want to
of
jinx. Oh, it's in Booker's hands.
Finds
Oh,
Crowder.
shit! Oh, fuck! You scored it! Took a 3-pointer for the last shot of the game when you're down by 1?
According to the official's first call, but of course they're going to go check it now. Which gives
Good enough for Suns ball.
If it's Phoenix's ball, they're going to get a free timeout that they don't have. This is the 4th review.
There's 0.8 seconds to go.
Because the advantage goes to Monty Williams with no timeout.
Fuck,
Or a
bro.
short clock to design something.
And this is the first time they sent the double on the perimeter. Bridges got a good look.
Anthony, good to see you, man. Yeah, you almost had it.
There was Man and Ayton that were right there in there. Who touched it last?
If the
I don't know, man.
finish this off,
I don't know. I reckon Booker should have just kept it like Kobe would have done.
when you've been behind the whole game, they found their way back. They got enough clutch.
I'll tell you what, if the Clippers do take this out, well done, bro. Well done. Stayed within reach the whole entire time and just got it across the line in the end.
Meanwhile, if it's
Heading home, too.
Phoenix ball, 0.8 of a second, that's enough time to catch, even turn and shoot with 0.8 of a second. Obviously, the execution and how you do it is critical for the Phoenix
Honestly,
Suns.
for the sake of this game being exciting right to the very end, I hope Phoenix retains the ball. Let's see the replay of this.
Or less. This is a good job.
What are we looking at here? We're looking at who gets the last finger to the ball, right?
And then the extra pass, that's a good
Let's have a close-up of that, please. I reckon it's off the Phoenix Suns.
retain possession. It is a difficult inbounding location because it was in the deep corner.
Phoenix had a 7-point lead here in the 4th quarter. But the Clippers, as they've done throughout these 2021 playoffs, just never quit, keep fighting back.
Really a 4 stands. Suns will have the ball with 0.9 on the game clock.
And I really think this is a great opportunity to throw it directly in to Ayton, where you misdirection Booker and you throw it directly
Phoenix
into
ball.
Ayton for a
Phoenix
quick
ball.
catch and finish
Okay. You're going to want to really draw up a nice play here, coach.
Bridges is a guy that's great at moving without the basketball. Watch him slash. So they put 1/10 of a second back on. So there's 9/10 remaining. Crowder will inbound. Cousins waving his arms. Not an easy inbound.
Here we go. I'm not looking at the chat in case I'm actually behind the live. Oh no. What? What? I am behind. I'm behind the live feed. Thank you. Thank fucking God. I did not look at that chat for too long. What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened?
The officials going over to discuss it. There's been bottles being thrown from the court. Counted. What a perfectly
Oh, that's incredible. That but there's time left on the clock. There's time left on the clock. There's half a second left. Oh, that's incredible. What the fuck? They've done it. Oh my God, I never thought they'd be able to do that. What? Oh, that's insane. You got God on your side to get something like that to happen, bro. Far out. You didn't even spoil. Oh, fuck me dead, mate. You didn't spoil that, but you called it. Far out. Okay, well, I skipped 2 live, so I might be a little bit in front of you right now. Oh, there's 0.3 seconds on the clock for sure, if not 0.4. Oh, what a game! Fun game to watch, mate. I'll agree.
And remember, this came off of the free time
Far out.
Monty Williams got because of the previous review. Without that review,
unbelievable.
There's no way they get this type of quality shot. And they don't run this type of play.
Oh, the hops of the man. Holy shit. No, I'm going to say 0.4 at best.
The Clippers don't have any timeouts. So even if they put 0.3 of a second, they've got to throw it the length of the floor. And then get a shot off, quickly catch and shoot. The discussion continues with the referee.
Christian Johnson, what's happening? Didn't see you there.
But by that replay, there should be time put back on. And remember, Mike, the difference between 2, 3, and 0.4 of a second is all huge. 0.3 of a second, you can catch and shoot. Can't do anything, catch and shoot immediately. And what a play and what a ball game. But how about that pass from Crowder?
What a play. What a play.
To be able to do that, but Crowder's pass was perfect. And the screen, I can't emphasize the screen enough. You know how many great players won't screen well?
Ah, has been an intense game, man.
Booker with a busted up
and I'm not even that big of a basketball fan.
With a full body screen.
I understand the game though, and that's enough to appreciate this fourth quarter has been insane.
It's been real good. Game clock, we reset to 0.7.
The coach should be with 30 for 30 on it where the great Bill Belichick says, do your job. Everybody on that set play did their job. So the basket officially counts. You hear the roar from the crowd.
Okay, so the basket counts. They're ahead by 1.
If it started with 9 tenths, I always thought at least 3.
Did I really just watch Game of the Year? Seriously? I'll tell you what. I've got a habit of tuning in just at the right time, especially on new sports that I haven't really watched that much before. So appreciate you guys being here, man. Appreciate you guys being here. And Young Arrow, I believe you might have been one of the first people in the stream. So for you still to be here, what an absolute legend. And no, it's not over. Certainly not over. If the ball's being thrown in from half, then it's not over. If the ball's being thrown in from the baseline, which I assume it is, then it might be over.
So Craig ran out of the floor. Ayton was going to come out. So Cousins and Zubac will have to be back in. Yep. But right now, they're on the Clipper bench. I'm sure Scott Foster.
Honestly, bro,
after that Tim Duncan,
can you imagine the sway of emotions back and forth over the last 10 minutes for both these teams? You go down, then you go up, then you go down, then you go up. Coaches are earning their money, I'll tell you that much.
Well, let's quickly ask Steve Javy on the substitution on this particular play. Steve?
Yeah, Mike, what they're doing is exactly right. They're looking and they're making sure that the 10 players that were on the floor at the time of the play have to be in the game right now. There cannot be any substitutions, as Jeff and you have said, and therefore they're taking their time to make
Look,
sure
I can't imagine 0.7 seconds. Fuck, you're giving them a bit extra there.
And one thing, if you're the Phoenix Suns right now, you have to pick up full court. You don't want to allow anybody to catch it and heave it.
Yeah, how are they going to catch the ball? I mean, if you defend well enough, come on. It's going to be off of the screen, isn't it? Someone's going to run around, catch the screen, get the ball in the open, and heave it.
And with 0.7 of a second, you have time to catch, turn, and shoot.
And one thing to watch for.
But Batum was on the court on the defensive possession. He has to be on the court now.
And that's what Monty Williams was trying to point out. He's telling his players, don't foul, don't foul. Jackson,
oh my God, don't foul, all right? Holy shit.
And Paul George. Foster now back talking with the scores table.
When we watched the play, Batum was guarding Booker on the screen.
Yes.
So Batum needs to be on the court.
And that's probably what Scott Foster is looking at right now. As Steve Javie spoke of, the officials, that's what they're looking to make sure they have the proper 10 on there. But Batum right now is on the sidelines.
Yep. George fucked it.
Which gives Ty Lue even more time to
Hate to say it, but he did.
something.
But one thing I wouldn't allow defending this possession when they do get the 10 guys on the floor. Paul George is exceptional at creating airspace and catching the basketball in traffic. I'd put 2 guys.
Unless he goes and scores the winning basket right now. In which case, all will be forgotten.
Yes, but not with these 5 guys, because Cousins and Zubac would never be on the floor together.
Especially in this situation.
Reggie Jackson's the guy that should not be on the floor, and he is right now the inbounder.
No, the officials, it's taken a long time, but they've figured out exactly who should be on and who should be off.
And even after they're taking a long time, now Monty Williams puts Aiden on the basketball to disrupt the inbound passing.
But you're right, Mark. Like, Paul George is down there. Zubac is up here, so they're not going to guard him.
And they're doubling Paul George. Is the right play.
There we go.
0.7
of a second to go. 103 to 104. Clippers are down. They've got the ball at the baseline. The big pass goes in, and
George fires away. No good. It's over. Suns win game 2.
the Suns win. I did back them from the start, but I didn't know it would be that close. That was very, very entertaining, guys. Thank you so much for being here. It's been my absolute pleasure to host the first NBA stream of the year, and it's not the last. So I assume I'll be back tomorrow about the same time for the first game of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Bucks and the Hawks. And yeah, like you guys have said, I mean, what a game to start with. What an absolute nail biter. That's what I'll call it. If you could like the video before you leave, if you haven't, you'd be an absolute legend. We've had, look, I'll hit you with some stats before we head off. We've got 13 viewers at the moment, which is fantastic. The most we've had all stream has been 16, so we're up there. We've got 23 likes, 350 individual views, and each of those views, on average, worth of 5.5 minutes. So, appreciate you guys being here. You know, on average, every single viewer that's tuned in has been here for 5.5 minutes, and that, my friends, is a success. So cheers. I'm going to go to the gym right now. Have a fantastic night or day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys. That was a lot of fun. Let's go.